Visit justcallmo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Make us the number one preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Thursday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we are stacked up this afternoon. We'll get you caught up on what's happening in the world around 3:20 with JCS News. 3:45, it's the Froggers Football Forecast. 4 o'clock hour, we'll have Date Night Done Right with our friend Danny Myrie from Orlando Date Night Guide. We'll also talk to Glenn Klausman for Colbert Court. 5 o'clock hour, it's just trivia. We'll end it up with Ross Thoughts, and you heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is timeless.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Find us easily on social. Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show. On X, just at Jim Colbert Show. All day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube. You could also send us a talkback if you'd like. That's easy. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. Woo!
Turn you into a superstar.
How are you guys doing today?
Ooh, so excited.
I'll tell you what, I'm feeling excited as well.
Yeah, why? What's going on?
I have a little gift for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
a gift.
so-
What do we do, though? What do we do to get a gift?
It's going to be better than the last gift, I saw Jack ever get, which was my last potato skin, and now he's making me feel guilty about it because he's super Catholic about potato skins, I think.
Let me ask you, better than a potato skin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. So I told you guys that the T-shirts for our 3rd annual Suds, Pups, and Pints finally came in.
Awesome.
And I saved a little gift over there, Jack and Ross.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got?
I'm looking at it.
Are you looking at it? Hold it
It's
up.
unbelievably cute. It's adorable.
Oh, this is new T-shirts for Suds, Pups, and Pints.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And all right, even though we
3rd
know
annual.
you're not going to be there, Jimmy, here's your T-shirt.
Whoa, no. You
give me that shirt.
Why are you giving him a shirt?
Because I do it.
Yes, you no.
I
do it. Yeah, dude.
That is
well, I mean,
that's like a party foul.
What?
You're not going to go.
You won't be there.
I know,
Oh, but
I mean,
come on, guys.
This is for us to go to wear when we're there. This is a staff shirt.
Staff.
This is not a staff shirt. This is a shirt that you can get
should
there.
I take it back?
No. You're
From
not going to
Jim?
That
Yeah.
would be it. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Send Ross in here to grab it.
Why don't you charge him for like what anyone
Oh,
at
yeah.
the event would have to pay?
Get out of here. What are these things going for? These are beautiful.
Think like $25.
Hold my
my
beer.
beer.
I gotta pet this dog.
Now,
That's
what's
what the
cool?
back of the shirt says.
Yeah.
so good.
And now, if you remember, last year's T-shirt was our 2nd annual. The back of the T-shirt said, "Life is too short to fetch your own beer."
Right.
So this year's T-shirt says, "Hold my beer. I gotta pet this dog."
Look, I get one of these. My name's on it. Like it was built for me. It's right there.
The event was built for you. It's got your name on it.
Listen, buddy,
but, you're choosing not to go.
No. There's no choosing. I had no power over this at all. And for you to say I shouldn't deserve a T-shirt is ridiculous.
You're acting like you actually want the shirt. It's not a golf shirt.
I wear T-shirts all the time, friend, except I'm professional and I come here with a collar on like a professional.
It's just you were born and raised, I think, in a golf shirt.
Look how good that looks.
You will be buried in a golf
I
shirt.
mean, it would have
probably
looked better if you were wearing it washing a dog.
Yeah.
But, and
You guys honestly don't think I deserve this shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that you want it.
Yeah.
It's weird that I want a shirt for an event, for our event, for the show's event,
You
with
know
my
what?
name on the damn thing.
That shirt should go to the winner of the Jim Colbert look-alike contest.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Since we actually have to have a
hold
look-alike
up.
contest since you're deciding not to go to the event.
You wouldn't want to take another $25 out of the hands of the Humane Society of Lake County, would you?
I just got bargatsied.
I mean, it's genius that we're having a gym lookalike contest because that's going to bolster the attendance.
And they'll win a box of cigars, courtesy of one Jim Colbert, who
there's
will
not a-
hopefully remember to bring him in tomorrow.
There's not another extra medium T-shirt
Extra
Extra
medium.
medium.
Oh,
That-
you're so cute.
that somebody could use. I mean, there's not one more.
Jim, you're not going to be there.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but-
$25 out of the pockets of the
Yeah.
Humane Society of Lake County, Jimmy. That's a no-kill shelter that receives no government funding.
Why do you need something to remember an event that you're choosing not to go to?
I'm not. Oh my God, dude, you have to stop. And especially you look over the texting service and it just says in the soup Nazi's voice, "No shot for you. No shot for you."
I mean, you can, I guess you can have it, but I wouldn't wear anything that would bring me shame and guilt.
What?
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
reminder
Wow.
how you failed us.
What? Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. You guys know quite well that there's no way I would be missing this event if it wasn't
If you had
Period.
stones.
if it wasn't out,
Oh, is that the end of the sentence?
if it wasn't out of my control. You know for a fact that wouldn't be the case. You know for a fact that's not fair.
But like you said, it's got your name on it.
Just don't look at the texting service, Jimmy.
I'm not going to look at the texting service anymore today. I can already tell you that.
Maybe we should just
77031.
send your work schedule to your wife.
Oh.
That would not be a terrible idea.
Auction his shirt off. He definitely doesn't need a shirt. Listening to Jimmy try to justify getting his shirt is comedy gold.
What do you mean justify getting a shirt for the event with my damn name on it? I don't get it.
Team Jack on this one.
That makes two of us because I don't get it either. I would run away from that shirt if I was you.
If you were in the same situation I'm in right now, you wouldn't accept this shirt.
No chance. I would feel guilty that I'm.
Oh, God almighty, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Parking outdoor, we making a splash. Hush, it's suds, pups, and pints. Doggles getting clean with Deb, Jack, and Ross repping the scene. He missed the suds, he missed
Wait
the
a minute.
pints. Cruising with the cats while we're raising tails tonight. For the Humane Society of Lake County, we
Yeah,
show
that's
love.
Macklemore.
Thanks to Classman Law,
We
big
hired him.
balls up above. Bring your
Wow.
Grab a pint, come and join the crew. Go to Real Radio FM. Dog Wash, we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. Bring your pop. Grab a pint, come and join
Okay.
the crew.
Yeah, we really do hope that you'll join us. It's going to be next Saturday, the 27th, 3 to 6 p.m. Beautiful Sunset Park in Mount Dora. Don't worry, Jim won't be there,
It might increase attendance.
but we will have a Jim Colbert lookalike contest.
We
Give me
have-
back that T-shirt.
We have to hit up like your enemies.
Who
We
are
have-
my enemies?
Well, we're gonna find
we're
out.
we're starting a line.
Who are my? I would love to know. I don't know who my enemies are.
And you'll never find out because we're going to invite them to the event that you won't be there. And then we're going to put them around a big, large, circular table. And we're going to talk all of the bad things.
You guys are actually
Then we're
making
gonna
me
gossip.
feel a little bad about this. And you guys know that I had no power over this. Look, you know for a fact I did. And now I'm starting to feel bad about the T-shirt. I've got it here in my hand, and I would love to wear this on the cruise I'm going on to rep the show while I'm there.
You always claim
all
to be someone who's big on personal responsibility.
I am big on personal
You keep
responsibility.
saying I had no say in this.
Jack, you know for a fact, dude. Come on. Like, to cancel the cruise would have cost a lot of money.
I'm just saying you had say.
To cancel the cruise would cost enough to go on another cruise.
Why? I mean, the real question is when did this date first pop up?
The date for the gig?
Yeah.
For Such Pops and Pints, I think it was like last year in September.
It wasn't last year in September, but the date's been set a while. That's why my wife and I do. I'll give you a perfect example. I tried to explain this to somebody the other day.
Stop it. You guys are making me feel bad.
No. I tried to
yeah.
explain the other day.
I'm too
'cause
Midwest for this.
Somebody texted and said, well, no way, I ain't buying. I'm like, my wife books trips for her work that I don't know about all the time. She will tell me literally the week of, oh, by the way, got to fly to Montana for 2 days at the end of this week. Because our schedules are so insane with other things we have going, it's hard to kind of nail it down. So she booked this out of the goodness of her heart for our 20th anniversary. And you guys are trying to make me feel bad about it.
No, you're trying to put this on her. Isn't it
Jack.
really your fault?
Jesus.
Jack,
It's
you
so
are
cool.
next level, dude. You are. He should teach.
Where's Jim Cole?
Oh, this
man.
mother effer.
Not Sunset Park. Nah, he on a boat, scratching his back with a toilet brush. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, I would rather be there right now for sure. Trust me.
Jim missed the pints, cruising with the cats while we washing up tonight. Jim missed the suds, yeah, he missed all.
Oh, there's people right now going, oh, he ain't going to be there. I'm in. I just looked over there. I shouldn't have done it because Deb told me not to. Look over there. Oh, I'm coming. If that jackass isn't going to be there, I'll be there.
Deborah, make Jim sport the shirt Porky Pig style for the entire show.
Oh, no. We got to see that.
No, you guys don't have to see that. I would have to see that.
You don't want to see the hang corn.
Yeah. What?
You don't want to see it.
A hang corn.
Yeah.
He says stuff all the time. I don't know.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah. It's what's peeking out of the bottom of the shirt. It's the little hang corn.
So you're
You don't want the hang corn. It looks like you don't want that. You don't. I've seen the hang corn in the mirror. It's not good.
Anyway, a week
Yeah.
from Saturday, 75% of us will be there, and it's going to be epic, and we'll have a lot of fun. Jim Colbert lookalike contest. That's real. We'll have a
Yes.
prize for you.
Yes, we are.
There's a coin flip chance somebody walking by the event is going to be the winner.
Yeah, with a, hey, what are you guys doing here today?
What's going on? I won?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just retired.
Thank you for the shirt, Deborah. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It shows that you're bigger than the other two people over there in the old Dodo fish tank.
Well, we
I
are.
appreciate it.
I'm looking
You're
out for
welcome.
you.
Oh, really? That's
if I-
exactly what it sounds like.
If I had an event that had my name on it and I was not going to be there, I would burn it.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, yep,
What-
not going to ever look at that logo ever again.
It's a conversation piece. It's like, wait, it's your name and it's your event, but you chose not to be there? Think of all the future conversations about the event you're not going to.
What are we giving up for the lookalike contest? What are we giving? The box of cigars I'm giving?
I think a box of cigars and the shirt you're holding.
There's going to be tens of people looking exactly like you at this thing, which is also hilarious. The good news is that even if you did show up, we wouldn't be able to tell.
He ain't wrong.
It's gonna be like a room full of VFW bouncers.
Show title.
I will throw in some other stuff for the person who wins the lookalike contest.
All
Like a
right.
cruise?
I don't know. How about cash?
An uncancelable cruise.
How about cash?
Cash and cigars
I'll do a little cash and cigars.
and your T-shirt.
And that T-shirt you gave me? Let me ask. If I give that one, will you save one that I can buy?
Absolutely.
Okay. Will you pull me an XL out that I can
Absolutely.
buy? I will donate this one back. No problem whatsoever. Do you want me to sign it or do anything to it?
What do you guys think? Should he sign it?
Like a goodbye card?
Okay. This is already too much. And it's 3:13, 3:14 now. That's 14 minutes too much of this.
So that $25 shirt just went down to $5 because he put a signature on.
Jesus Christ almighty. I'm going to get 3 of my clones to talk very strongly to both of you. Very strongly. No physical violence. We're not about that. That's for other peeps. All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Deb, you got some news?
Yeah,
Anything to stop this?
Yeah, we're going to talk about a First Amendment rights attorney speaks out on Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. Unbelievably, a person has died after going on a ride at Universal Epic Universe. And the #1 city for loving the one you're with, and that one that you're with, and that one that you're with, and that one that you're with. Yeah, we're going to talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
You got it. All right, 77031. That's how you text us. If you'd like to leave a talk back about any of this ridiculousness, you can do that as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment to Jack.
Sabrina just texted in. Maybe we could have the Jim Colbert lookalike sign the shirt.
There you go.
Thanks, Abby. Appreciate it so much. Well, no, one of those enemies. We'll whittle them down, I guess. All right, back in a sec.
Yo,
Where's Jim Colbert
Stop
at?
it. God almighty damn, dude.
Not at Sunset Park. Nah, he on a boat, scratching his back with a toilet brush. Let's go! Jim missed the puffs, Jim missed the pints, cruising with the cats while we're watching dogs tonight. Jim missed the suds, yeah, he missed all the emails. He don't text back either, man, he ghosted like a seashell.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Hoping your ride is a safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Right now, a very heavy delay westbound of the 408, all lanes blocked at Colonial Drive. Eastbound, we're clear, however. East and westbound of I-4 is also incident-free, other than your usual stop-and-go flow that's approaching 535. We're clear north and south of the Greenway at this time, and no issues reported on the Turnpike either. North and south of the 429 toll is moving along fine as well. Al Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tomorrow and Saturday.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tomorrow and Saturday, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. Everybody knows down here, you never know when severe weather is going to hit. Natural gas does more when storms do hit. It's one of the most reliable energy sources, even when the power's out. It keeps our water hot, homemade meals coming, and even the generator humming when the lights go out. Natural gas makes that happen, and right now, you could get up to $900 in rebates for reliable appliances. Simply visit naturalgasdoesmore.com/stormprep.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced, expires 10/7/25.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Divorce is full of traps. At TK Law, they know the path and guide you through it with strategy and vision. TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Sunnyside drains.
My shower's clogged. I think it needs to be snaked.
A snake? Where?
No, a plumbing snake.
Is it near me?
I should have called Frank Gay.
I'm hiding under the desk for safety.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
For clogged drains in your home, trust our highly trained techs who aren't afraid of a little snake.
That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Hurricane season is here. Don't wait until leaks start. Get 15% off your new roof during Eustace Roofing storm season sale. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers. Schedule your free estimate at eustaceroofing.com.
Picture this. You're on a date. The conversation's flowing, the food is amazing, and then bad breath happens. And suddenly you're leaning back instead of leaning in. Your confidence gone. Or maybe it's a big meeting. You've got the pitch nailed. The deal is perfect. Coffee breath is doing all the talking, not the impression you want to leave behind. Gum and mints, most are just bad breath Band-Aids and fade fast, which is why you need to try Zellman's Minty Mouth, the functional breath freshener you swallow. Zellman's tiny dual-action capsules are coated with a powerful, delicious mint filled with parsley seed oil, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders like garlic, onions, and it even takes down coffee breath for fresh, confident breath anytime you need to get close. Zellman's is only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com. Use the code RADIO for 15% off your first order. Zellmans.com, code RADIO for 15% off.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft. If that happens, LifeLock gives you the U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims. Your agent handles it all. In fact, they're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. It's nice to have an expert like that on your side. Save up to 40% off your first year with promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
The NFL is off to a wild start.
Touchdown pass number 508 for Aaron Rodgers.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Touchdown Denver!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Chargers!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
That's a jet touchdown!
Just search NFL to dive in.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
You know, Jimmy, the news junkie really had a hold of that whole Snob Wasson thing for a while, but you're sounding a little snobby yourself here. Can't even go to the charity event held by your own show, and now you want a t-shirt and not to pay for it for said charity.
Who said that?
Moneybags, cough up. Pay for the shirt just like the rest of us. Big T.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval.
Duval.
Yeah. Me and my wife can't go to Suds Pubs and Pints.
Oh.
It's my niece's wedding that weekend, so we're not going to be able to make it. And since we're not going to be there, is there a way that maybe I could get a no-show shirt? If we're just handing out shirts to people that aren't coming, I want a no-show shirt.
Why don't you just step there in
Jim,
Jacksonville and shut
I
up?
hope you look at that shirt like a participation ribbon. The only difference is you didn't participate. Later.
Okay, so Jimmy signs the shirt. Now the shirt has lost value. Now he is actively taking away money from the charity.
About stretching.
Good job, dude.
Stretching.
Somebody did text us at 77031, basically for Jim, if he wears the shirt, it's called Stolen Valor.
It's not Stolen Valor. Get out of
And
here.
on this,
Right.
the birthday of America's Air Force,
I'll tell
Jimmy.
you what I'll do. I'll donate $30 for every foot tall that Big T is. Here's $30.
Jim, do you know who texted
Leave
that?
Dobby alone.
That almost covers the cost of your shirt.
Do you know who texted that? A literal dog. A dog texted that.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031, except for anybody else. I am Jim. Jack and Ross are right over there. You know my good friends, Jack and Ross. They're right over there.
That's us.
My other great friend, Deb, is here as well, and she has news.
I gave you the T-shirt.
You did.
It's time
Now I got to pay
for
for it.
JCS News.
One way or another.
Has this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Jimmy Kimmel is off the air indefinitely after doing a monologue Monday claiming Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin may have been a pro-Trump Republican. Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression attorney J.T. Morris says the timing is suspicious. Just hours after the FCC chair, Brendan Carr, went on a podcast saying ABC should do something about the situation.
So you have a government official essentially coercing a media company into removing Jimmy Kimmel because of the views he expressed.
He calls this a clear violation of the First Amendment. The announcement came after Nexstar Media Group said in a statement that it, quote, strongly objects, end quote, to recent comments made by Kimmel. Nexstar is a major operator of ABC-affiliated stations, including WMBB up in Panama City. Sinclair Broadcasting also called the comments, quote, inappropriate and deeply insensitive, end quote. Today, President Trump said Kimmel was taken off the air because he had bad ratings and he is not talented.
That's subjective, but the Sinclair and Nexstar stuff is legit. There was an immediate blowback, and a lot of the Nexstar and Sinclair station said that they were going to pull
his stuff anyway.
They were going to just pull it and not order his show. That's kind of what happened. That's the truth.
Yes. All right. This is a crazy story. One person has died after they became unresponsive on a theme park ride. Universal Orlando Resort said a guest died last night after going on the Stardust Racers ride at Epic Universe. The guest lost consciousness on the ride and was taken to the hospital where they passed away. The Orange County Sheriff's Office is investigating. For those who don't know, the Stardust Racers in Celestial Park is described as a dual launch coaster with speeds up to 62 miles an hour. They do say there are multiple warnings all around the ride that if you suffer from heart conditions or other conditions, as well as going through a metal detector to check for any loose objects in your clothing so that they don't come out and end up hitting another guest.
Looks like you shake your fillings out?
Yeah, well, this morning, the Orange County Sheriff Office shared that the guest was a man in his 30s.
Yeah. Jack said that is the best roller coaster he's ever been on.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, and didn't you say they had toned it down from the beginning?
Yeah, I have a good source. He's sitting to my left.
Oh my God, that's me.
Yeah, and we went on the roller coaster together. It was a blast. And that good source to my left, he is usually a chicken when it comes to rides like this. Not as bad as Jim is.
I was going to say you shouldn't have made the chicken sound.
Just because I popped a little Dramamine up in the line doesn't mean I'm a chicken.
Yeah.
All right, a court hearing.
We were at Kennedy Space Center, and you had to stop the simulator ride we were on because you felt woozy.
Yeah, because I didn't pop a Dramamine.
But I didn't take Drama Man. That's what I call it, Drama Man.
Is it what is it called?
It's Dramamine.
Oh,
but you're a drama man.
But you're a drama man.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was mispronouncing it.
That's okay.
I got it in my head there.
Yeah, it turns out you just didn't get the joke.
Same thing.
We just brought this to a stop for you. Go ahead.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Where's the news?
Oh. A court hearing is planned today for the gas station clerk who's accused of assassinating an off-duty police officer.
Oh, this piece of junk.
Seriously, Eduardo Machado reportedly confessed to murdering Officer David Jewell. Yeah, well, I'm going to say that after you shoot him more than 24 times as he's exiting your Circle K, you're not the only ones there.
Yeah, you reloaded standing over him.
Exactly. Now, the scene unfolded on Monday at a Circle K in Ormond by the Sea. Machado's public defender is hoping to keep that confession sealed or even thrown out until the case is resolved. The suspect reportedly purchased the handgun specifically to kill Officer Jewell.
Just hours before he took possession of it.
2 hours before.
It is a horrible story.
It really is. Plans are in place to pay tribute to that fallen police officer in Volusia County. A memorial bike ride will take place next week in honor of Edgewater police officer David Jewell. The bike ride is set for the 27th from Ormond Beach to Edgewater on US 1. Proceeds will go to Jewell's family. Meanwhile, over 450 people, 467 specifically, have donated more than $52 $52,000 to a GoFundMe for Jewel's family because, of course, he leaves behind a wife, a son, and his father.
Wow.
So there used to be a 3-day waiting period on gun purchases, right?
That's
for
what
the
I
background
thought.
check.
That's exactly what I thought as well.
Unless you had the concealed carry permit, and then you could purchase immediately. However, I think that was one of the things that changed recently when they kind of rolled back, like within a year or two.
Yeah, because this guy
recently
apparently
they
was
changed it.
known to have mental health issues. So again, I mean, it's just.
And he had a problem with his cop.
But they'd had arguments before,
Right.
even though he claimed he didn't know he was an officer,
Right.
but he'd seen him having a gun on his waist before.
Right, and of course he wasn't armed that day. He was off duty.
Right.
He just popped in to grab some stuff, and the guy literally followed him out and shot him dead from point blank.
Was getting a hot dog.
Yeah.
That's all he was doing. He was just going in there to pay for a hot dog.
So unbelievable.
All right, Florida continues to fight against what they call, quote, gas station morphine, end quote, known as 7-OH. The state has already banned the substance from gas stations, vape shops, and convenience stores, but today Agriculture Commissioner Wilton Simpson announced a new restriction.
Today, we are filing a new emergency labeling rule that ensures that manufacturers and retailers can't hide behind vague labels or misleading marketing. Every product must clearly state the 7-OH concentration in parts per million.
Simpson says 7-OH is how many times more potent than morphine and is in the opioid family. So how many times is 7-OH more potent than morphine?
Well, morphine is pretty...
I'm going to go 100.
No, God, it can't be. It can't be that much. I'll go 22.
Ross?
That's an odd number. Why 22?
I don't know. I can't tell
That
you.
made me stop. 5.
It's 13 times
okay.
more potent than morphine and is in the opioid family, and they're selling this at gas stations.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I beat you by 1.
Did you?
He says
God.
he says more than 17,000 packages of gas station morphine have already been removed from Florida shelves.
Wow.
All right, sadly, a huge hit for the University of Miami Health System. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is announcing it's moving to decertify the University of Miami Health System's Life Alliance Organ Recovery Agency. You know, because there's so many of those.
Wow, why are they doing that?
The department claims there have been, quote, years of unsafe practices, poor training, chronic underperformance, understaffing, and paperwork errors, end quote. It points to one case last year where a mistake led to a surgeon declining to give a donated heart to a patient. So far, the University of Miami has not responded to a request for comment, but there are 3 other nonprofit federally designated organ procurement organizations in the state. That's LifeLink of Florida, LifeQuest Organ Recovery Services, and Our Legacy.
Wow, you know, it's weird. I was watching that show, The Pit. I started it this week.
Yeah.
I started it last night. And one of the nurses on the show made a flip comment to a kid that was also an intern. He was complaining about not having money. He goes, I can get you $30K for a kidney. And that's what she said. She said, like, just like by the end of the day, I can get you $30K for a kidney. And it like just said it so flippantly, as if like in that if you're in that world,
right,
that organ sales and the trade of human organs is like a normal thing.
Well, let me get a quarter pound of liver.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, a suspended Miami-Dade County police officer involved in a deadly shootout with UPS carjackers has been cleared of a manslaughter charge. A Broward judge has ruled Jose Mateo was standing his ground when he opened fire on Miramar Parkway, inadvertently hitting their hostage and a bystander back in 2019. You guys remember when this crazy case where the guys robbed a jewelry store?
Yep.
And then they took the UPS driver hostage and had him standing in the middle of the road. And then there was this huge shootout between officers and the kidnappers.
Crazy, dude.
UPS driver got killed, bystander got killed. Well, this officer was just cleared of that deadly shooting, said to be standing his ground. This happened back in 2019. I'm sure that's good news for the 3 other officers who were also charged with manslaughter and who are still awaiting trial.
Yeah, of course.
That is crazy. All right, I know we're getting ready to do our football forecast, our Froggers football forecast.
Indeed.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. The 0-2 Miami Dolphins. Wow, I was wondering where. All right, heading to Highmark Stadium tonight to take on the 2-0 Buffalo Bills. Finns quarterback Tua Tagovailoa thinks it'll be fun facing the reigning NFL MVP again.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun.
Yeah, well, he thinks it is.
I can't do half of what he does when it comes to running the ball and
win
and any of that. And then with how he can just chuck a ball down the field, with how far and the arm strength that he has, he's supreme.
He's talking like he's not an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, that came off a little weird.
like he's a fan.
Like he's a ball boy that's amazed by how good Josh's arm is.
I can't run it like him. I can't throw it like him.
I don't know what
I can't win like him.
I like Tua, but when he's talking about another quarterback saying like he just can throw it so far,
and he's so cute.
I'm like, are you 8? What happened?
Have you seen him dance?
All right, what number visit of the Finns to Buffalo? Which number visit of this is theirs?
Like ever
in the history of the Dolphins?
Yep.
100.
Well, isn't this weren't they playing the Bills in the snowplow game?
This got a real trivial pursuit.
Weren't they playing? Was it the Bills?
No, they were playing the Patriots.
The Patriots for the snowplow game.
So they go there every season. So since they've been a team, since both have been a team in the same division,
I'll go 44 times.
No,
I'll go 50.
I'm gonna go.
No, Dolphins. When did the Dolphins start?
I'm gonna go 100.
They won everything in 71.
Who said 50?
I did.
What?
I did.
I misunderstood.
This is the Finns' 63rd visit to Buffalo.
Damn, wow.
Quite a few, right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, and then another really cool sports story. Tickets are now on sale for the 2026 NHL Stadium Series game between the Tampa Bay Lightning and Boston Bruins at Raymond James Stadium. The February 1st matchup will be the Lightning's first outdoor home game and the first NHL outdoor game ever played in a Florida football stadium.
Wow.
The fans can purchase tickets through Ticketmaster. The event follows another outdoor game in the Sunshine State when the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers face the New York Rangers at Lone Depot Park in Miami on January 2nd.
Very cool.
That would be cool to see an outdoor hockey game in Florida.
Man, I just saw when they how they get the ice up every time there's a game in an arena where something is the next day. Dude, it's quite an undertaking.
I would imagine.
Like, they have like a machine that looks like a Zamboni, but it's basically a small bulldozer, and they literally bulldoze the ice into this like area that just goes into like a almost like a loading dock, so it'll melt. But it's just crazy. You have to do that every single time that they set the rink up, and it's like an undertaking, and it's a lot of damn ice. When they push even a little bit of it, you're like, damn, that's like an entire truckload full.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. I think it would be cool to see the first NHL outdoor game ever played in a Florida football stadium.
That's at Raymond James, right?
Raymond James,
Isn't that where the pirate ship is, right?
Yes.
That's where that's an acid trip of a professional sporting event where you're going to see ice, a pirate ship, and you're outside.
Exactly.
All right, so this city is at the top of a list of polyamorous cities in the U.S. For those who do not know, polyamorous...
It means you have extra fingers.
Describes... You better.
Keep getting 2 more guesses, please. Anything.
Polyamorous describes relationships involving romantic connections with more than one person simultaneous. So polyamory is having a relationship... Polygamy is where you're married.
Right, you're married. Right.
Okay.
Polyamorous means you just get down. Ooh, player.
It's think about call it a consensual cold play.
All right, very nice.
So what city do you think is the top of the list of polyamorous cities in the U.S.?
And you'd think it would be somewhere like Vegas or maybe like
L.A.
Yeah, but I think there's some places out there that is considerably more blanked up than that we don't really think of. I mean, I think this.
I got Pittsburgh.
All right, I got one. I'm going Salt Lake City.
That is such a good guess.
All right, he went Salt Lake. Jack, what's your guess?
I'm gonna go Vegas. You think residency? I'll go Vegas.
All right, Jimmy, what's your guess?
Alaska.
City, sweetheart, not state.
That would be Alaska City. That's the capital of Alaska.
Nome.
Atlanta. The website sisterwives.com shows that more people from Atlanta signed up for their website than any other. Some of the other top cities that ranked up there include Houston,
all right,
Dallas,
all right,
and New York City.
Damn, really? All right.
Apparently, there's lots of activities for the polyamorous in Atlanta.
People likes to parties.
I guess so.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah.
Gets the people going.
So hot.
It's so good.
And that concludes your JCS News.
chicken.
Chicken.
What? What he made Ross laugh through his bass solo when he yelled "hot chicken" in that crazy voice.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
All right, 77031. That's how you text us. If you'd like to send a talkback, do that as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment to Jack. We'll take a little break and do the Froggers football forecast next here on the Jim Colbert Show.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show. Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey everybody, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday evening forecast. Seeing a couple of spotty showers popping up across the region, but other than that, seeing partly cloudy skies through the rest of the overnight tonight as temperatures drop into the low 70s. Taking a look at the end of the work week, pretty much a copy and paste of what we had today. A couple of spotty showers on tap through your Friday afternoon. Friday morning looks good for that morning commute, and taking a look ahead into Friday evening as we start off the weekend, partly cloudy skies.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
You can depend on Florida farmers. Our farm is where we live and work. It's where we raise our families and provide for yours. When you shop for Florida-grown fruits and vegetables, look for local. Choose Fresh from Florida, the homegrown brand of Florida farmers.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here from Paul Davis Restoration. Look, man, when disaster strikes your home or business and you need more than just a quick fix, you need that team that can do it right for you every single time. That's Paul Davis Restoration. From storm to water damage, fire, smoke, mold, these guys are ready 24/7 every day to get your life back on track. They will dry it up, clean it up, repair it, restore it, fast, professionally, every step of the way. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of Central Florida at 407-629-6700. When things go wrong, Paul Davis does what's right.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
When it comes to the great debate over French fries, for me, nothing tops the classic
shoestring, thin, salty, and if you've been around long enough, you know, originally cooked in beef tallow. Steak and Shake is going back to those roots. No preservatives, chemicals, or additives, just 100% beef tallow. This is authentic, old-fashioned cooking, creating the best French fry. Crispy on the outside and potato on the inside. If you haven't tried Steak and Shake fries, get on over to Steak and Shake and try them today. Beef tallow fries only at Steak and Shake. You'll love it too much.
Selling your home can feel like hosting a never-ending open house for judgy strangers. What if you could skip the stress of the showings? At the Nickley Group, we make cash offers that are fast, fair, and drama-free. No repairs, no cleaning, no pretending your garage is multifunctional. Just real solutions from real pros who also happen to be really fun to work with. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Cash offers, zero nonsense, 100% solutions. For a guaranteed cash offer on your home, go to thenickley.com. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty.
The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft. If that happens, LifeLock gives you the U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims. Your agent handles it all. In fact, they're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. It's nice to have an expert like that on your side. Save up to 40% off your first year with promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
As part of the show, The Jim Colbert Show on Demand. Available on the free iHeartRadio app. It's time for the Froggers Football Forecast on the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right. Time for the Froggers Football Forecast, brought to you by Froggers Grill and Bar. For these beautiful locations all throughout Central Florida, Froggers.com. That's how you find the one closest to you. This is the day that we all make our choices for the Froggers Football Follow-Up, where somebody will win a $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar.
Yeah, and thanks to Froggers, fed us today.
Oh, God.
I had some of their pizza. What'd you have, Jimmy?
Garlic parm wings with the best blue cheese in all of Central Florida. They also had calzones. Deb had steak tips. There was all kinds of yumminess.
Ray Trenley was talking to me when I mentioned Froggers. He's like, they have the best blue cheese.
Blue
I'm
cheese.
like,
They
everyone
do.
raves about the blue cheese.
Next level.
It really is.
Yeah.
Next level blue cheese.
Anyway, find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. And remember, anytime you need a place to watch the game, you can always go to Froggers. They got the big screen TVs at all 4 locations, whether it's Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs. That's Froggers.com for the one near you.
That Froggers in Altamont is cavernous. I mean, they have like pool tables, dart boards. It's like awesome. I mean, that thing was crowded on lunch, man. It's nuts. All right, so what we do is we go around the room, we kind of peek, we find our teams. Of course, we pick all the Florida teams as well. I can't even remember what Ross's team is.
I'm just a fan of the badge.
He's just a fan of the badge.
Yeah, I like the NFL, but I do like all the Florida teams. But I like soccer, too.
All right.
I like soccer.
All right, very nice. Let's start with tonight. The Dolphins are at Buffalo. Buffalo is a 441 million point favorite.
Dude, I was thinking about calling up mortgage guy Don, grabbing a HELOC, a little home loan, and then putting it on the Bills tonight because
minus 12.5.
I mean, this is I don't know what's the money line for this thing.
I don't know.
Minus 909, which means if you bet $909 on the Bills, you would win $100.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
2 words, trap game.
Yeah, it's a trap game for sure. I think everybody here believes the Bills are going to be successful there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe 17 points or something. They should hang a pretty big number on them. Miami is terrible. Let's go to the Packers. They're playing the Browns, and they're in Cleveland. Not that it matters.
It doesn't matter.
I think that's the other biggest
Trap
favorite
game.
of the week.
Like they have
those 2 games
like
had
12
the biggest
12 plus points, something like that.
I think that one's 9.
Yeah.
If you want to do the money line again, that's minus 417 for the Packers.
Wow.
You have to gamble $400 to win $100. Those are heavy favorites.
Yeah. I think we all have the Packers there. I think that's solid money on the best team in football right now.
You got it.
All right.
There's a tough. I don't want to interrupt here, but the Texans and the Jags. Who do you got on that one?
Well, actually,
That's
where
a
we're going.
tough
That's where we're
one.
going next. And I have to tell you, that
I picked the Jags, but I'm kind of wondering if the Texans will pull that out.
in Jacksonville, Texans did not look bad against Tampa. And Jacksonville seems to be the Jacksonville of old. Trevor Lawrence apparently is exactly who people thought he was, who we've seen for the last 4 seasons. I don't think everybody was kind of waiting for him to settle in and have that magical season and show us what he has. But I think he is who he is. And
the Texans have, they've got that chip on their shoulder after losing to Tampa and having an 0-2 start. I think they may go in a little hungrier than the Jags.
God, dog, I would probably take the. As a matter of fact, in my pick, I did take the Texans. So
I took the Texans.
I'm taking the Texans.
What do you like there, Ross?
I took the Texans. Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
We're unanimous so far.
All right, let's move on to the
Here's a big one.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Jets 0-2 at Tampa, their very first home game. And, of course, the Bucks bus, which includes Jack, Angel, Ray Trinley, and some great listeners.
That'll be the following week. We're going to see the Eagles.
Oh, that's right. You are the Eagles game, right?
But I just gave away our last pair of tickets for the Bucks versus the Jets to winner Jeremiah on our Instagram page.
Oh, nice. Cool, Jeremiah.
Every Wednesday, check Real Radio's Instagram for your chance to win NFL tickets. So here's the deal. And Bucks are 2-0. Jets are 0-2. There is no reason why the Bucks shouldn't just roll over the Jets. However, there is a saying that I live by. Win big on Monday, lose on Sunday.
Really? Yeah.
And the Bucks won big on Monday.
And both of their wins have been emotional wins. Like, and this last one was a major comeback in the last minute of the game against the team that you feel they should. They were both on the road, though. You got to remember, they both won on the road.
Still can't go with the Jets.
This is actually, we've said it, this is what a trap game can be, because after that, they're playing the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. So if the Bucks are looking ahead to the Eagles, they can get bit in the ass by the Jets.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But the Jets don't have a mouth.
Yeah,
that's why I'm picking the Bucks.
Yeah, I got the Bucks there as well. I think the Bucks are a safe pick. I have to tell you another team that's looking really good this year that nobody expected is the Colts.
Yeah,
I have them against the Titans,
Same
but the
here.
Titans aren't really a big of a challenge. Let's move on to the next game. Jack's woeful Raiders go into Washington and play the Commanders. Now, both of these teams are 1-1.
Correct.
And Washington they did not look as good as I thought they should look here at the beginning of the season. Some teams kind of start a little slower. And Vegas actually looks a little better than I expected them to look. I thought Vegas was going to be kind of a Dolphins kind of scenario.
Despite the Raiders costing me first place in the pool this past week, I am picking them again.
Are you really against the Commanders at home?
Yep.
Dude.
All right.
That's balls.
You're just like the Raiders logo, blind.
Hey, it's only in one eye.
Yeah. You can't see the distance. I'm going to take the Commanders there without any problem at all, man.
Who's the quarterback?
For the Commanders?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, isn't it? Is he out?
Is he hurt?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. These are questions you should ask yourself.
Still, it's a good football team all the way around. I like them better.
See. All right, let's go.
Let's go to one of the other good games this week. I don't think they're Ravens-Lions. You guys want to do that one just for fun?
Oh.
That's next Monday night in Baltimore. Lions 1-1, but man, they look good last week. Jared Goff went crazy last week. Like 4 touchdowns, something like that? 350, 400 yards or something?
So I went with the Ravens. I think this is going to be the Ravens' year to win the Super Bowl. I think they will make it. That's my prediction. I won't be betting against the Ravens. It's going to be Ravens until I'm wrong 3 times in a row.
I'm not going to go that far, but when in doubt, I'm going Ravens. I think they are hungry. They're tired of finishing as runner-up. I especially after what happened week 1.
Yeah.
I'm going Ravens.
I struggle with this one because I think Detroit, but it's at home, so I went Ravens.
Here's the thing. I think the same thing. I'm like, I think Detroit still is a good football team. I think they had a really bad, bad week first week, no question. Looked unbelievable last week. But man, when you look at the Ravens, you just think, okay, at home, Lamar Jackson and Henry.
Yeah.
And you just think, how are you going to stop that? I mean, how is Detroit going to stop that?
You got to outscore it. Buffalo couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
On a side note, my friend in fantasy football has both Lamar and Jamar, and it's very funny that he has Lamar and Jamar because he Jamars with his Lamars.
I might go out on a limb and take the Lions there, a little bit of an upset. I can't imagine the Ravens being 1-2 at this position in the season, but man, I don't know. I think Detroit looked a little better than we believe, and I believe, and I've said this for years, I think that when you get Lamar Jackson into the third quarter and it's close, he takes the pressure of that and internalizes it, and then starts trying to take the game over himself, and it never works out for that team, and he did it again against Buffalo, so I'm not 100 on that one yet. I'm leaning towards Baltimore, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right, well, what are you going to say, though? It's right now.
Okay, I'll take the Ravens.
Okay.
All right, very good. I got to take the numbers there or with the Ravens.
With the right to change his pick before 8 o'clock on Monday night.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
And this kind of proves my theory about this week of the NFL is that there's only a couple of, really coin flip matchups. There's a lot of dominant teams versus weaker teams to me. That's why I asked you about the Jags game, because that's really the only one that doesn't have a heavy favorite.
Right. It just two bad teams. It's going to be hard to pick either way. So. All right, 407-916-1041. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and do Date Night Done Right with our friend Danny Meyering from Orlando Date Night Guide.
This has been the Froggers Football Forecast. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Hoping your ride is a safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Right now, the heaviest delay is eastbound of I-4 approaching and beyond Princeton due to an incident. Also not due to an incident, eastbound approaching 535 on I-4. Southbound of the Turnpike after the Greenway. Again, this is not due to an incident, just some stop-and-go flow. Northbound, we are clear on the Turnpike north and south of the Greenway as well, and no major issues reported anymore on the 408. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Gorilla Tape. Get storm ready with strength you can trust.
Storms coming? Prep with Gorilla Tape. It's tough, weather resistant, and sticks to rough and uneven surfaces. Patch, hold, seal, and protect. Gorilla Tape holds strong in wind and rain. Gorilla Tape. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Man, no question here in Central Florida, you better have an AC company you can lean on that you can trust. For me, that's Mills Air. For a ton of people, it's Mills Air. Everybody here on the show has been helped out by Leon Mills and Mills Air. They've been doing this since 1992. That's 30 plus years of experience right here in Central Florida, and they started the right way with Leon and one van, then expanded out to a fleet of 60 that can get to you wherever you are in Central Florida. And their techs are awesome. They can service any brand out there, so don't worry about what kind of AC you have. They can repair it. Even better, Mills is a Carrier factory authorized dealer. That's important. It could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today and schedule that very important appointment. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies.
Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Get your free case review right now. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando. Kicks for Cancer with Real Radio 104.1 on the Monsters of the Morning is happening at Johnny's Other Side. Starting September 19th, it's a Friday. Drop off your gently worn, used, or new shoes. We will say thank you with a free Yingling or a Surfside Vodka iced tea or a lemonade. Then join the Kicks for Cancer happy hour on Wednesday, September the 24th at 4 o'clock. It's going to be a great time. All the monsters are going to be there. You'll get your free drink. You can grab some Real Radio swag and win big prizes with the raffle. So get you and your friends to clean out your closets and save lives. That's at Johnny's Other Side.
Get ready to crank it up. Oktoberfest is taking over Orlando Harley-Davidson October 16th through the 19th. 4 days of nonstop action, daily entertainment, live music, and kicking it off with a free hog roast. You can cool off at the Bikini Bike Wash, vendors throughout the parking lot, and roll into the largest new and pre-owned inventory in the state of Florida. The music's loud, the food is hot, the drinks are cold, and the throttle is wide open. Get all the details at OrlandoHarley.com. We'll see you at Hogtoberfest 2025, October 16th through the 19th, right off I-4. We're ready. Are you?
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
How'd you get your money so quick?
Hard Rock Bets got lightning fast withdrawals.
Almost as fast as Dale Jr. valeting cars at this party.
Man, he's fast.
Hard Rock Bet's fast withdrawals have given me new motivation. Tips are appreciated.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Picture this. You're on a date. The conversation's flowing. The food's amazing. And then bad breath happens. Confidence? Gone. Or maybe it's a big meeting, but coffee breath is doing all the talking. Not the impression you want to leave behind. Here's the truth. Gum and mints, most are just bad breath Band-Aids, and they fade fast. That's why you need to try Zellman's Minty Mouth, the functional breath freshener you swallow. Zellman's tiny dual-action capsules are coated with a powerful, delicious mint and filled with parsley seed oil. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders like garlic and onions. And it even takes down coffee breath, too, for fresh, confident breath anytime you need to get close. So go to Zellmans.com, that's ZELMINS.com, and use the code RADIO for 15% off your first order. ZELMINS.com, code RADIO for 15% off today. Don't let bad breath ruin the moment.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Frogger's Grill and Bar. We've got your sport fix covered.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, ReeseWindows.com.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Don't forget to join us September 27th for Suds, Pups, and Pints downtown Mount Dora. Going to be a great time, free event with tons of stuff going on. Hope to see you there for sure. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
What do you mean us?
Jack is here as well.
We'll be there.
So is Ross.
Wishing I was at the Sleep Token concert.
Let's do date night done right.
Whether you're dating and in love or married and in a fight, keep your romance shining bright. This is date night done right.
Good and loud for our friend Danny Myrie.
Yeah! I'm a better husband.
Here, courtesy of Orlando Date Night Guy, dropping by every single Thursday around 4 o'clock to give us an idea of what's happening in town. A mixture of cool events from family stuff to couple stuff all around the city. Danny, how are you?
I am wonderful. It is going to be one of the best weekends of the year.
Is it really?
This year.
Nice.
This weekend, yes. It's the autumn equinox, which means even though it doesn't feel like it, we can go ahead and officially celebrate all the fall things.
Look, man, I got to tell you, my wife and I went out to get some noodles last night and got out of the truck and we're walking across the parking lot to the spot. And we're like, man, in the evenings, it has been glorious in the evenings. It really has been nice. So you can literally feel it in the air.
It's getting there, absolutely. I was going to make a get some nudes joke, and then I held off, but then I just said what I said.
Yeah. All right, what do you got for us this week?
I already did that. Don't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All dropped up.
Don't do it.
Definitely a lot of fall things happening this weekend. One of the new events this year is Volcano Bay Nights at Universal's Volcano Bay. They kicked this off in the spring and they brought it back for fall, and it's kind of like a Halloween beach party.
Really?
It's really kind of different. So the Scooby-Doo crew is there, the whole gang, Velma and everyone, and even like a old classic like animated villain, the Space Ghost.
Oh, yeah, man. That's great. I remember that one.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah, I do. I remember all those old Scooby-Doos, dude.
Anytime I had to like type something with his name, I was like, it's Space Ghost, right? Like I had to keep
But there is a Space Ghost, right? A cartoon called Space Ghost, but it's not the same Space Ghost as the Scooby-Doo Space Ghost.
That's fair. I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's a lot of fun. It's on select nights. They're even doing it Halloween night. So it's a good event to check out if you want to do something different.
These guys do not play, do they? I mean, I got one park just completely making bank doing Halloween, and they're like, wow, we got a water park. Let's try it there.
Yeah,
and
man.
Throwing this out here, word on the street is that if you want to go experience Volcano Bay and do everything and relax, that's the way to experience Volcano Bay.
Really?
It's just because everyone isn't fully expecting Volcano Bay to be open up at night. And you can really enjoy the power of that theme park.
Very cool.
It's so much fun over there.
Yeah. The event officially starts at 7, but you can actually get in at 4. So you could theoretically be there from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's $100. And we went opening night. And of course, that night's not going to be too busy. But I mean, it was like walking.
That's awesome.
Rides. So it's a good idea. Starting Saturday and then Sunday all the way through November 2nd, every weekend, is the 5th annual Fall Fest at Amberbrook Farms out in Eustis. They used to have 2 locations, Eustis and Williston. They decided to change Williston back to just a working farm. It's not going to be an event farm the way Eustis is. And so they brought over my favorite playground in the entire universe from Williston over to Eustis and set it up there. We got to go last Saturday as like a friends and family preview. I love that playground for my son. So it's definitely one of the best ones for families and for doing a date because you've got gorgeous sunflower fields, zinnia fields. They have like new apple cider donuts and milkshakes and stuff. So it's a good time.
And it's low cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask, I've never had a bad date being surrounded by sunflowers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just... Sunflowers are romantic. Deb, you're the closest thing to my partner Compass right now. Do you like sunflowers?
Absolutely. And going to a field of zinnias and sunflowers and eating donuts that taste like apple cider, that is an awesome afternoon.
There's like some sacred feminine energy that just comes out. We're
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're surrounded by flowers.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Every time I've been surrounded by sunflowers, listen, did you mess up last night? Take your girl to some sunflowers. I don't know if it's the color yellow. I don't know if it's the simple symmetry.
The big, beautiful blooms, and you can also, you can cut.
You can pick them, yeah.
And then, I mean, you get them at a price that you can't get them at any flower shop. And then every time you walk by those sunflowers on your kitchen counter, you're reminded of that Saturday that your husband took you out.
And you're forgetting that argument that brought you there.
Exactly.
And you're tapping into sacred female energy.
You try to tap into female energy, don't you?
Every other night.
Yeah.
Via sunflower.
You can thank us by going to OrlandoDateNightGuide.com and giving us those clicks. We appreciate it. Happening Saturday evening, 5 to 9 p.m. is Virginia Drive Live. This is a tradition that happens usually in the fall and winter, Ivanhoe Village. And so you buy a $5 wristband, 1010 Brewing is your kickoff point, and you get specials at the venues all throughout the event. It's a really cool place to explore, walkable, and it's a great time of year to do it.
And again, if you want to go to what is considered the hippest part of Orlando and experience what that is like, this is a good time to do it because that area was just like National Geographic. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
That made national news, by the way. And that's the area that they consider the most interesting neighborhood in all of Florida. Is that area that right there. So that's a good opportunity to check it out while everybody's kind of doing the same thing.
Absolutely. Yep. All right. Also happening Saturday, 6 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. is the K-Pop Demon Hunters Night Market at the Bow Spot, which is on Church Street in downtown Orlando. So the kids are all about the K-Pop Demon Hunters Netflix thingamabob. And so this is the...
you mean that thing that was out 20 minutes and had 243 million views? You mean that thing?
Yeah. Maybe you've heard about it.
Yeah.
So this is actually the second time that the Bow Spot is doing the K-Pop Demon Hunters Night Market. It was literally like 3 or 4 weeks ago they did the first one. It was so busy. They're like, all right, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
So you've got delicious food, K-pop music, unique vendors, and you'll just be surrounded by all the K-pop enthusiasts.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky you.
That might be one if you don't want any teen hormones and such around you. You might want to avoid that one. Happening Sunday at 3 p.m. is the Pumpkin Beer and Fall Cocktail Release at Citrus City Craft in Lake Mary. They have a really cool outdoor bar.
Yeah.
They're going to do free pumpkin painting.
That's cool.
I'm sure the pumpkins will get more interesting the more of the fall cocktails and pumpkin beer that you try. We'll have a nice exhibit afterwards.
Yeah, sure. And by the way, that little brewery over there has become like the neighborhood gathering spot for that little place in Lake Mary. It's absolutely awesome over there. My daughter used to go over there and hang out with some friends and stuff. We went and met them, and I was like, damn, this is a cool little spot.
Yeah.
It's kind of hidden back there, so it is really unique.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's right by the park at City Hall. Right. Some people, will park there and walk across the street. It is definitely a cool hangout spot. We're going to do lightning round of some Oktoberfest events that are happening. All of these are on Saturday. You've got Deviant Wolf in Sanford. That one's Saturday at 12. Prost Fest at Ivanhoe Park Lager House is on Saturday starting at 12 as well. Oktoberfest at Home State Brewing in Winter Garden, Hamlin area is Saturday at 2 p.m. They will have a live polka band and a Stein holding contest. Okay. That's always fun to see. Hopefully nobody gets injured. And let's see, Oktoberfest at Gravity Tap Room is Saturday 4 to 8 p.m. And Hollerback's Oktoberfest kickoff is Saturday. And they also are doing another round of festivities October 17th to 18th. So
that's downtown Sanford.
Yes. Yeah. So what is that? That's like 5 Oktoberfests all on Saturday.
Yeah.
Now, getting back to that tapping into feminine energy, on Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. is the Sound Healing and Light Code Activation session at Hotel Casadega. It is $44 cash only. And you have to call to register.
That's the most Casadega thing of all time.
Yeah.
It's $44 in cash. If you feels me. It's in cash. That's in like Lake Helen area. It's a spiritualist camp area. And that's this weekend as well.
Yep, that's on Sunday.
I think
they do the Tibetan bowls?
Yeah. Oh, do they really? That's cool.
Yeah.
So it indicates that they're going to teach you how to use sound as a personal healing tool. I'm wondering if cash is part of that, so that the sound of cash is a healing tool as well.
But I mean, I would agree, and you guys agree as a Central Floridian, like Casadega is one of those things you have to see or go to at least once as a Central Floridian. Yeah. Like Spook Hill and all those little things. You got to go to Casadega at least once. Get a reading, go to their crystal shop or whatever,
Yeah, for sure. There's a cute little fairy garden there that you can walk around. People leave different trinkets and stuff. So it's definitely a unique area. And lastly, Legoland's Brick or Treat kicks off tomorrow. So these are on select days at Legoland. So September 20th, Saturday, and then the 27th, and then every Saturday and Sunday in October. We put together a sample itinerary at orlando-parenting.com. I looked at the schedule. I figured out where to go when to get the candy and the rides and the meet and greets. It is like the perfect plan. So definitely check it out. We will be sending it out in our newsletter as well. That'll come out in just a few minutes. You just sign up at orlando-parenting.com and you'll get that email every week.
Very nice. And again, if you missed any of this, you can go to the podcast and listen to it at jimcolbertlive.com, or you can go to orlandodatenightguide.com as well. Not only will they have this, plenty of other stuff as well. And if you have the kiddies out, orlando-parenting.com will give you all that information as well. You guys give it up good and loud for Danny Meyer and guys.
Hey! Sacred feminine energy.
Sacred feminine energy.
Don't mess with it.
Thanks, Danny. Good seeing you.
You too.
All right. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in 1 sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Date Night Done Right is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Mortgage brokers are better. Why? They do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. It'll still be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but they have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And government studies prove buyers save $9,400 on average with a mortgage broker. That mortgage guy, Don, will give you a comparison quote today. Just go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. It's peace of mind at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Hoping your ride is a safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Right now, the heaviest delay is eastbound of I-4 approaching and beyond Princeton due to an incident. Also not due to an incident, eastbound approaching 535 on I-4. Southbound of the Turnpike after the Greenway. Again, this is not due to an incident, just some stop-and-go flow. Northbound, we are clear on the Turnpike north and south of the Greenway as well, and no major issues reported anymore on the 408. Our Valvoline instant oil change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenicklygroup.com.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tomorrow and Saturday.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tomorrow and Saturday, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
The Just Call Mo Comedy Jam is back. The 4th annual showcase hits the Orlando Funny Bone Thursday, October 2nd, and tickets are only $20, and it all benefits a great cause, the Yellow Brick Road Foundation. Grab your tickets now at mocomedyjam.com before they sell out. That's mocomedyjam.com.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Take your taste buds back to when French fries were invented and cooked in beef tallow. Steak and Shake has brought that back. No preservatives, no additives, just 100% beef tallow for the best fry. Crispy on the outside and potato on the inside. Beef tallow fries only at Steak and Shake. You'll love it too much.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
TK Law does divorce differently. No gimmicks, no false promise. They don't fight for men or women. They fight for you, your facts, your future. TK Law, one firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
Looking for a new adventure? Then head to your local McDonald's for the new Epic Universe Mix, a mix of frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry and frozen Sprite Lemonade. Purchase a large Epic Universe Mix and you could win tickets to the new Universal Epic Universe theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Drink in the wonders of an awesome new chill for a limited time at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's, no purchase necessary. Visit promotion.coke.com/Epic Universe giveaway for official rules. Fanta and Sprite Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Get the Rolex of your dreams at International Diamond Center's 3-day Epic Rolex event this weekend. IDC's buyers have scoured the globe for the finest luxury pre-owned Rolex models. Some models never even worn, still in the box. Submariners, Daytonas, Pepsis, Batmans, Datejusts, Yachtmasters, Sky Dwellers. IDC has cornered the market on the most impressive collection of these pristine timepieces. If you've been looking for the perfect watch, but have been frustrated by the lack of choices and restrictions at the authorized dealers, make plans now to be at this amazing event. IDC has the luxury pre-owned Rolex you want at an amazing price, with special financing options as well. Each one has been well maintained and thoroughly inspected and looks brand new. Reward yourself or someone you love with the ultimate symbol of success and the most coveted brand in the world. Don't miss International Diamond Center's Epic Rolex event with special pricing, special financing, and our best selection ever. It's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only, and only at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Unapproved credit.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft. If that happens, LifeLock gives you the U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims. Your agent handles it all. In fact, they're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. It's nice to have an expert like that on your side. Save up to 40% off your first year with promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, this is Matt Jones.
I'm Drew Franklin.
And this is NFL Cover Zero. We're just here to try to give you an NFL perspective a little bit different.
Did you see the Colts pretzel? That was my other big takeaway from that game.
What was that? Oh, my. We think NFL coverage should be informative and entertaining. And twice a week, that is exactly what you're going to get. Open up your free iHeartRadio app, search NFL Cover Zero with Matt Jones and Drew Franklin, and listen now.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reesewindows.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Aloha, Brother Jim. Happy Thursday, man. Want to see if I can help you out with a little jam you got yourself in. Look, simple. We need a photograph of you wearing the shirt the entire cruise. Both AM and PM shots twice a day. Video proof that you represented even though you were doing something else and were unable to.
Hey Colbert crew, it's Sarah. So hear me out. So everyone on Jim Colbert signs the shirt. It goes towards the winner of the Jim Colbert lookalike. But then let's have that listener donate that shirt back to like the poker tournament or something like that, so people still get to purchase and have an attempt to wear a shirt that never meant anything to Jim. Okay,
oh, come on.
Hey, if y'all are giving out shirts all willy-nilly and all, I think I should get a shirt because I usually don't show up to them things being living in Rockledge, but I'm going to be close up there. So I should get a shirt that says, hey, it's Teabag. You know what it do. I want a shirt now. And then on the back of it says, Jimmy Jams is my dad.
Oh, my God, man. This guy. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Daddy. Deb is here.
Mommy. Jack
is here.
Creepy.
And Ross is here as well.
I think adopted. I don't know.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. A little bit later in the program, I saw a really interesting article about normal things that creep people out.
Right.
And it's kind of weird. I didn't really know what the story was about. And I click on it, I'm like, oh, I've got a few of those. We'll do that a little bit later as well. So Halloween coming up. It will be here before you know it, of course. And candy will be a-flowing.
Love it.
What is your favorite candy, Ross, for Halloween?
I mean, I love paydays, but it's hard to beat the tiny cups. And I've got hot takes about Reese's in general.
Okay.
Reese's.
Yeah.
I understand it's the right way to say it, but bear with me.
So Reese's cups.
Reese's cups, but the tiny, like, the ones that are individually tinfoiled.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, 100%.
That's one of the best proportions you can get.
Jackson?
Cadbury chocolate from England.
As your Halloween? Oh, yeah.
What, to give out?
No, it's a receiver. Give out it for Halloween.
Give out.
not to give out.
No.
Snickers?
Yeah, the chocolate
mini
assortment pack.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I did full-size candy bars last year.
I know you did.
Yeah, you balled out.
Twix bars.
Twix bars. That's a good one.
Oh, Twix are so good.
Would you guys say that M&M's is also a big favorite?
Sure.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Little bags.
Oh, yeah. M&M's announced today 3 new flavors. And this is always interesting because I think M&M's, of all the companies that switch it up when it comes to kind of adding different flavors, I think M&M's is like maybe, I'm not going to say bottom of the list. In other words, they don't do it as often as other companies like Oreo or anything like that.
Don't they all taste the same? All the different colors. There's no...
Well, you can also get them personalized.
There's no flavor difference between them.
No, but...
There's not, but now they have...
the pretzel one,
they have
the crispy one.
The crispy ones, right? Caramel, I think.
Dude, you ever go down the mini route?
The mini route?
M&M minis?
No. What is that?
Man.
They're already small. They make them smaller?
Oh, yeah. And then
you feel like a giant.
You feel like a giant, and you're just popping them like perks. It just feels, maybe not like perks.
So
I don't know. I listen to a lot of rap, but it rattles in the thing. It's a lot of fun.
That's the same reason you date women with small hands, right?
Yeah,
all right.
It's a blast.
M&M's. Okay, so their new flavors are hitting the shelves. Anybody want to take a shot at what M&M's is going to put inside? And I'll just give you a heads up. There's nothing pumpkin.
Key lime pie.
That's a great guess.
Thank you.
Coquito.
Got an even better guess. I would eat a bag of Coquito M&Ms. That is a wonderful idea. You should leave here now and go tell them that.
Okay.
And then get your check.
S'mores.
Oh, that's kind of close.
Oh, what's kind of close?
How about this?
Not Rocky Road.
White chocolate marshmallow crispy M&Ms. I'll take it. So that means so the M&M is, I guess, would basically be like a crispy treat. What are they called?
Rice Krispie treat?
Yeah, like a Rice Krispie treat.
Which
crispy treat kind of thing.
Something's getting a hold of me because I've been wanting to bake recently.
Yeah, have you really?
Yeah.
He was just talking about it.
Hey, do you have a good mixer at home?
I don't know.
I mean, you have the handheld. I got to tell you, we went on a spate there where we found these Hamilton Beach mixers, like the stand mixers that you have. I think I've got 2 or 3 of those things.
Yeah, I could not tell you.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's what you need.
Probably.
You need a dough hook and you need a mixer, a good mixer.
Okay, now you have to explain what dough hook means.
Yeah, dough hook is like when you're making dough for bread or whatever. It's instead of mixing it up, it's a hook. And it needs the dough as it's mixing it together.
Yeah, I've been wanting to make a big dessert for Halloween or for the holidays. Cool. I don't know what's gotten a hold of me. I think I'm pregnant all over again.
I got to tell you, the funny thing is a lot of people who do enter the world of cooking start with baking. Because they want to make like brownies or cookies, and then they kind of go, "Oh man, this is great. These are delicious," and then they kind of move into the savory world.
And baking is just following recipes.
Sure,
you're following steps. So
yeah.
You read, you repeat it, and
you measure.
Go.
I think I'm only good at following directions and instructions if divorce is a consequence if I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. But by the way, they're bringing back this flavor. The white chocolate marshmallow crispy has been before. Like 2 years ago they rolled out. These 2 flavors, however, have never been tasted before. The other one is cookies and cream, which I always thought they already had a cookies and cream M&M.
I thought is that an Oreo?
Well, they have cookies and cream everything, so it would safe to assume you would have thought M&M's jumped on that bandwagon as well.
And the other one is weird as well because it just says flavor, as if the actual item isn't in the M&M, but it's honey roasted peanut flavor M&M. So I guess do they flavor the chocolate inside like honey roasted peanuts?
That might be my favorite M&M. That's going to be my favorite M&M.
You like that? You like that honey? You like that honey roasted thing?
A honey roasted peanut inside of taking place of the peanut in a peanut M&M. Yeah.
Listen to that. Listen to that passion.
I mean, first of all, peanut M&Ms, we all know they come in bigger. That's a lot of fun right there. That's already changing. I'm all about proportions on these mass chain candy bars.
Yeah.
So a peanut M&M has like a good amount of chocolate for its peanut innards.
I would agree with that. Yeah. But you know what? The funny thing is M&M's has been doing this kind of like other companies start rolling out flavor, like the potato chip companies, right? Like when Lay's started doing like biscuits and gravy potato chips, they did the same thing in 2016 and came up with like honey nut, coffee nut, chili nut flavors. And then that's how they got the honey roasted peanut flavors, because they had already made those others back in 2016. There was a crunchy raspberry one, crunchy espresso one, crunchy mint. There have been a bunch of crazy stuff. Jalapeno Mexican peanut M&M. Thai coconut peanut M&M.
Ooh.
I've never met a peanut that I do not like, but honey roasted is still my zenith, my dragon.
Here are the ones coming, like peanut butter cinnamon roll M&M, cherry chocolate cupcake M&M, and lemon meringue pie M&Ms.
I don't like lemon meringue.
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say none of that. Yeah, I would try the peanut butter cinnamon roll one, but the others they can keep. No idea.
You ever have a Reese's Big Cup?
Yeah, man, I'm a Reese's fan.
I don't like the big cups.
Why not?
Garbage.
Too much peanut butter for the chocolate ratio?
It's just too much. I feel like I'm eating a 2-story house.
Yeah, my favorite is just the single packed regular cup.
Yeah,
and I only need one. Like I only need one Reese's cup, and that will satisfy my Reese's cup.
Fridge, freezer, or room temperature?
Oh,
got to be room temperature.
It's got to be room temp. I agree with Deb on this. I think the chocolate really flowers at room temp. I think everything tastes better at room temp.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
It flowers.
It flowers.
Yeah,
it's like he's talking about that Cadbury chocolate
Should
from
I
England.
stop trying to raise you guys to a different level?
How many umbrellas are you going to have in that drink on the cruise?
All of them, sir. All of
fancy
them.
pants.
Wait, but then he'll stop. He'll end the fancy pants as soon as he uses the umbrella part to scratch his ear because he won't have his car keys available.
The room temperature needs to flower.
Yeah, the
that's
chocolate
a wild
comes to
take.
room temperature, and when you have it too cold, it mutes the flavor of it.
Yeah, but you say that like it's like putting an umbrella in a Coors Light.
Come on. I'm just trying to explain something to you. Up here, guys. We're up here.
This Bud Light really tickles the front of my palate.
77031 Colbert Court is next. Jesus H.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey everybody, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday night forecast. Partly cloudy skies through the rest of the overnight tonight, and as you're headed out the door tomorrow morning for that morning commute, temperatures starting off throughout the mid-70s, quickly warming up into the upper 80s. Couple of spotty showers tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy the sunshine while we have it, because especially back half of the weekend, we're seeing those rain chances on the rise as temperatures linger throughout the upper 80s and low 90s. Have a great night.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Today's students are tomorrow's great thinkers and innovators. But this back-to-school season, there's a funding crisis in U.S. public schools. Donors Choose is the nonprofit that makes it easy for you to support students and teachers. You could provide pencils and paper, chip in for a music class to get a guitar, or help a science teacher unbox new microscopes. Support a teacher today and provide students with the classroom supplies they need. Learn more at donorschoose.org. Choose students. Shape the future.
If you've been thinking about upgrading your windows or patio doors, you know the holidays are right around the corner. Now is the perfect time with Renewal by Andersen. At Renewal by Andersen, their Acclaim impact replacement windows are built temperatures year-round and reducing heating and cooling costs. And with their Smart Sun glass option, you'll minimize heat loss and maximize energy savings. Renewal by Andersen windows are beautiful, durable, and energy efficient. What more could you ask for? Here's what Kathy had to say about using Renewal by Andersen. Our windows look awesome. They did a great job on the installation. Highly recommend Renewal by Andersen. Right now, during their big BOGO event, buy one replacement window or patio door, get the second 40% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all of the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process and 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 1527613.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. Hurricane season is here. Are you ready? Natural gas does more when storms hit. It's one of the most reliable energy sources even when the power's out. Keep the hot water flowing and the meals coming with natural gas appliances like a tank water heater, indoor range, or outdoor cooking appliance. Plus, Florida Public Utilities is off. Make it part of your storm plan today. Visit naturalgasdoesmore.com/storm prep.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like what you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions, because your breath should be as fresh as your food. Go to Zellmans.com. That's ZELMINS.com and use code RADIO for 15% off your first order. Zellmans.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you on your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet, and I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture, you never want to pay more than you have to because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any efficiency on the farm, you need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month with Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. Visit spectrum.com/save. Real customer testimonial, compensated, not scripted.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. breathe. Use as directed.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, my wife is a big pumpkin fan, and they do actually have M&Ms with pumpkin flavor on the inside. But note to self, it doesn't really taste like pumpkin to me because of the chocolate mixture on the shell on the outside. So, just an FYI.
Hey Colbert Show, it's the Landman. I was thinking about the chocolates. Something that I've done when I've been trying to maintain my weight is freeze the little peppermint patty chocolates. And one of those goes a long way and it satisfies my urge and I'm not putting on the pounds. So, yum. Anyway, have a good day.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. We appreciate that very much. Don't forget to join us September 27th, downtown Mount Dora for Suds, Pups, and Pints. Brought to you by our good friend Glenn Clausman at Clausman Law. Lots of cool stuff going on. You got the dad pad for college football. You got drinks everywhere. You got dog washing, raising money for the Lake County Humane Society.
Yeah, Humane Society of Lake County.
You always get it wrong.
That's okay.
Right? Tons of great silent auction items as well, and we're adding to that list every single day. So, again, that's September 27th. Make your plans to join us. It's a completely free event.
Absolutely free, but we ask that you do bring some money for donation.
Please do. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
So is Ross.
Ready to have fun, y'all.
Let's do Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
That's right. Colbert Court brought to you by Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices right there in Winter Park. 407-917-1718. Car crash. Call Clausman. Guys, good and loud for Mr. Glenn Clausman.
Yay! Fine gentleman in a scholar.
By the way, Ross, don't forget to let Glenn tell you the end of that story about that car. That is a crazy small world story.
Oh, yeah, the hand of God in that one.
Yeah, for sure. How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. And what are the hours for pups and Suds and Pups?
It's from 3 to 6 p.m.
3 to 6?
Yeah, 3 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah, Suds, Pups, and Pints, 3 to 6, downtown Mount Dora on the 27th.
And for those that show up, they may be leaving with a Clausman Law T-shirt.
Oh, that's right.
You know who won't be leaving with one?
Come on,
Jim
dude.
Colbert.
I'll save him one.
Okay.
We'll see.
No.
Oh,
Have you had a good week, sir?
Yeah, sure. I've been very busy. Very busy.
I got your email today with the case, and the case is kind of unique this week. You said you went to your wife's class reunion.
Yes.
And she's from a very small town in the Midwest?
Yes. In Iowa.
In Iowa.
Yeah, a little town right on the Mississippi River. As I described it, it's like a Norman Rockwell town, but not a lot going on there anymore. A lot of the industry's left, and they've got about 10,000 people, but it was a class reunion. Got to see a lot of her old friends.
That's cool. She enjoyed herself?
Yeah, she enjoyed herself.
How many people made it to the reunion?
I think about 200.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot for a town that small.
Yeah. You know, there were about 200 people there, but probably 120 were the...
Oh, yeah.
Because they bring significant others with them.
Yeah, then they're partners.
Yeah.
And you were saying when you were up there, you got into a conversation with a woman that she graduated with, and she started talking about her past. She was in a car accident where someone ran a red light, caused a T-bone crash in her driver's side. She never consulted with an attorney and never made a claim for injury. She said she's been dealing with back pain ever since then. Did she tell you what year that was? How long she's been dealing with this?
Yeah, about almost 2 years ago. And the conversation started. She said, "What do you do for work? Are you retired?" No, I'm not retired. I work. And what do you do? And I told her. And then she says, "Well," you know, she started telling me the story.
Yeah, as they always do, right?
Bad accident and bad injury, and she never made a claim. And I said, "Why not?" And she had a bunch of reasons, and I started thinking about it. I'm sure there's other people in the same situation that are just nervous or hesitant about making a claim. And I thought it'd be interesting for you all to try to figure out all the reasons why people say, I'm not going to call an attorney, I'm not going to make a claim, even though they get hurt in a car accident or hurt because someone else was at fault.
Yeah, this is amazing, by the way. I mean, It's simply amazing that she would have injuries that would cause her pain 2 years later and never even considered filing a claim or calling an attorney. And it's so funny. I guess that one of the first reasons I would guess is if they don't have like a compound fracture, or if they're not bleeding, or if they didn't get knocked out, that they would feel that they could kind of bounce back. And do you think that it kind of has to do with that Midwestern kind of toughness thing, where they would think that it would be kind of below them to hire an attorney to do something like this?
Exactly. I think there's a culture, some rural and Midwestern culture that played into it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think cost as well. I think a lot of people believe that in order to hire an attorney, you have to have attorney money in your bank account.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the things that she didn't realize.
Maybe she felt like she was partly responsible and felt it wasn't right getting money from someone else.
Well, that's a two-part thing. One, she was not partly responsible at all, but the other part of it is going after someone else for money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Especially in a small town.
Yeah.
Because again,
I asked her, it was somebody you knew? Because a lot of them know each other in a small town like that, and they've grown up, and a generation after generation after generation, people don't leave, and the families know each other, and even if you don't know the person, you know the family name, and that family name has some sort of reputation in the town. But no, this was someone from across the river, is the way she described it. Yeah.
But by the way, that same mentality in my hometown would be exactly the same.
Sure.
Like if you get into a crash and that person was part of the social community, they would never do anything. They would just kind of deal with it personally, or they'd maybe like do a favor for them or something to pay it back. They would never file a lawsuit ever.
That's one of the things. The small, rural communities where people kind of know the families, even if they don't know each other, and they know the families, and they're hesitant for that reason.
But that's a misnomer, right, Glenn? Because again, isn't that part of one of the tactics insurance companies will use in court is have you believe you're suing the little grandma that you've known all your life, when in reality you're not suing her, you're suing her insurance company.
Yeah, her insurance company is the one. The at-fault party's insurance company is the one that's going to pay. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think, I'm going to get in a lawsuit against this person. And a lot of people don't realize that probably 90% of the cases settle without ever going to court. Probably more than 90% settle without ever going to court.
Yeah, because once you pitch your case to the insurance company, it looks like they have no chance to win. They'll just start beginning the negotiation process, would they not?
Sure. If you file a legitimate claim, and this obviously was a legitimate claim, the other person obviously was at fault, there was obvious damage to the vehicle. She's not making up the fact that she got hurt where there's no vehicle damage.
Yeah.
And she's obviously got injury. She was treating with a doctor and using her health insurance to get the medical bills paid.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question we've never asked on the show before. I don't think we've ever. Is there a statute of limitations in situations like this?
Absolutely.
There is?
Yeah.
How long is that, by the way?
In Florida, it used to be 4 years.
4 years? Really?
It used to be to file a lawsuit, and the legislature changed that in 2023. It's now 2 years.
So 2 years. You have 24 months after that. So theoretically, had she been in Florida, even 2 years after still experiencing this back pain, she could have filed a lawsuit and basically said, hey, look, I tried to do it on my own, but the injury was just too much for me to overcome, and it looks like I need some help doing with this. Is that how you pitch that?
Sure. As long as you file a lawsuit before the 2 years expires, you're good. And once you file it, you don't have to worry about a statute of limitations because you satisfied it.
So the question today is what do you think we could have done or what do you think you could have done to help this person out? I mean, really nothing, really, because the statute, I don't know what the statute of limitations is in Iowa.
It had not run. She had a valid claim, and I explained to her, what her options were, and I think you all have hit on a lot of it. People are worried that it's going to cost me money to hire a lawyer, as Deb says. It doesn't. Lawyers that do this kind of work, injury law, they handle these kind of cases on a percentage basis. You don't pay them anything. You'll see billboards that say, something like free. It's not actually free because you're going to pay them a percentage of what the lawyer can recover for you. That's what no recovery, no fee means. If you don't make a recovery, if there's no money that is coming your way from this incident, then you don't owe the lawyer anything. And that's people maybe don't understand that, or that's one of the reasons probably that. That's one of the excuses she gave. Well, I don't have the money to hire a lawyer. I explained to her, lawyers, even in a small town, if you don't have a lawyer in a small town that does this kind of work, there's a big town not too far, and that lawyer will be happy to come over into your small town and do that kind of work for you.
I would.
Okay, great.
Would you really?
I am said small lawyer.
You are the said small lawyer. Yeah, very good. So when you refile this, are you going to handle this case?
No.
She decided not to. Still,
no. I told her what to do. I told her, to look for lawyers that do this kind of work. I told her what references to look at. There's a trial lawyers association in Iowa. She could go down the list and see who's nearby. She can look at their websites, and she can have a free consultation with them. She didn't realize you can have a free consultation with a lawyer who does injury law, because she was used to dealing with lawyers that do real estate, that do wills, that do other things that charge you, to talk to you. But lawyers that do the kind of work that I do, that the injury law, they don't charge for a consultation. It's free.
Let me ask you a question, though. Okay, so we've talked about this before with the fees, and here in Florida, again, I don't know what the laws are in Iowa. I don't know if you do either. But in Florida, let's say this case happened here. It's 2 years down the road, or a year and a half down the road. I'm still having the pain. I go to you and I said, look, man, I tried to kind of last this thing out, and kind of do the right thing and handle it myself. The pain is still very persistent. I think I need some help. I want to hire you. You look at the case. You go, it looks like you have a good, solid case. You take that case to court and you lose.
Okay.
Does that person have to pay your fees at that point, or pay the attorney's fees of the other person or the insurance company?
Well, if there's no recovery, if the jury says you're not entitled to anything, then you don't owe me an attorney's fee for all the time I've spent on it. And that would be the same for the lawyers that do the kind of work I do, that specialize in injury law. And if the other side had made you an offer in writing and filed it with paperwork, there's a rule under the rules of procedure. They could file a piece of paper saying, we're offering you $20,000. And if you don't take it and the jury comes back with 75% less than what they offered you, let's say in that case, if they offered you 20 and you don't get at least 15, then you may have to pay the other side's attorney's fees.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, so people have to take a look at that when they're in litigation over a case. When a lawsuit's filed, the other side's got lawyers, they make this written offer to you. You've got to consider the fact that take a good look at that offer, because we need to get at least 75%.
Right.
Or you could be on the hook for some attorney's fees.
Do you spell that out to them up front? I mean, you're pretty transparent about that. Does that ever
Absolutely.
Does that ever thwart anybody from making a move? I mean, do you give them a percentage of chance of winning? Do you go, look, I feel really good about this. I think 95% we're going to be good here, or we're 70% good here? I mean, do you kind of give them a realistic idea of what you're looking at?
Yeah, you do. It just depends on the case, of course, and it depends on whether the person really has assets that they care that they get a judgment against them. Some clients say, oh, well, get a judgment against me. You're not going to be able to collect anything anyway. But for clients that have assets, yeah. And for clients that have assets, you can actually buy insurance that protects you. So if you end up in that situation, the insurance that you purchased will pay those attorney's fees for you, and you're not going to be out of pocket.
What is that called?
That's called, I know the name of the company. There's a couple companies that do it.
But what's the coverage called? It's not GAP, right?
No. It's separate. Lawyers that do this kind of work know the companies that offer that kind of coverage.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, man. How old was she?
Oh, she would have been probably 69.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Somewhere around that age.
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
And fighting for 2 years to try and cover what she could have been compensated for.
Yep. There is a mentality among some folks that, I don't want to go to a lawyer. I'm afraid of lawyers.
I can't afford a lawyer.
Can't afford a lawyer. All those reasons. And I don't want to get involved in a lawsuit. Well, you don't have to get involved in a lawsuit. We can present everything that you have to the insurance company, make an offer to them, see what they offer you in return, and you can decide what you want to do.
I think a lot of people feel that same way about, I don't want to go talk to a lawyer because that's going to be so much work. Well, a good lawyer makes it very little work on your end.
That's true. We do a lot of work to make sure that it's done right.
Yeah.
We have consultation with the client, of course, but, there's a lot of paperwork that the lawyers have to do, and we do it, and we want to make sure we're presenting the best possible case we can for the client.
Yeah,
because you want to get paid for your work as well.
Absolutely. I don't want to see a case go down to twos because something wasn't done right that should have been done right in the first place.
You got a sweet tooth?
Unfortunately.
Is that your weakness when food? Is it sweet tooth?
It had been. I say had been.
Okay.
Because of it, my blood sugar was higher than it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
So I have stopped eating sugar.
Okay, so you've stopped eating sugar, but you were a candy. Any chance you think we could guess Glenn's favorite candy? Is it a common candy? Your favorite candy?
I don't know if there's a particular candy I like.
No, it was just was it a certain sweet?
I think it's baked goods.
Or like pies?
Certain sweets. See if you can guess a certain type of sweets.
I mean, you the Italian cookies, the Italian cookies,
the biscotti,
at the deli.
not the biscotti.
And biscotti's not super sweet either.
I know, but that's the one thing he always seems to have.
Those Italian cookies that are dipped in chocolate, the ones with the cherry,
and the coconut.
What's the stuffed shell thing? What is that?
Cannoli.
Yeah, cannolis. It's got to be cannoli because you're crazy about Italian food. It's cheesecake.
Werther's original.
Stop, Jeff.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu is a good choice, but yeah, it's really chocolate.
Just any kind of chocolate.
Just dark chocolate.
Yeah. Have you had Dubai chocolate yet?
I've seen it, but I haven't had it.
Yeah,
I'm staying away from it. I got to stay away from it because
just get a little piece.
I don't want to start taking
tiny
pills
piece.
for
I'll get you a
or something.
piece. I'm going to send you some Dubai chocolate.
I see it everywhere.
Oh my God!
Give me a little piece of Dubai chocolate.
He is saying it will kill him. Stop! I'm going to send it to you.
It's not going to kill him. He can have a tiny little piece of Dubai chocolate,
like a pinky thumbnail piece.
No, I'm not going to get stuff's expensive as hell.
That's why I want a pinky thumbnail piece. A pinky nail piece. That's all.
Fingernails.
No, fingernail. Yeah. I gotta start. Being more active and concern my health.
Yeah. You got to take care of yourself for sure.
Yep.
Always good seeing you, buddy. You guys give it a good laugh for Glenn Clausen.
No chocolate for him.
All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. AirPods are doing something that is game-changing. When I say game-changing, the way that we are as human beings. And I'll tell you how next.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
Hoping your ride is a safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Right now, the heaviest delay is eastbound of I-4 approaching and beyond Princeton due to an incident. Also not due to an incident, eastbound approaching 535 on I-4. Southbound of the Turnpike after the Greenway. Again, this is not due to an incident, just some stop-and-go flow. Northbound, we are clear on the Turnpike north and south of the Greenway as well, and no major issues reported anymore on the 408. Our Valvoline instant oil change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Guys, some unique and interesting times out there in the real estate market. Rates are dropping, the lowest they've been in 10 months, and they're going lower. That's why you need a group like the Nickley Group to help you navigate the real estate move that you need to make. And look, if you're here to sell your home, that's your biggest asset. You want to make sure you maximize the value of that. And with the Nickley Group, you can do it. On average, they get about 6% more for their listings, and they get those listings sold twice as fast. That way your home is not lingering on the market for months at a time. And even better, these guys have a VIP program that can really change the way you look at real estate sales altogether. Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and an early access program that gets you into off-market properties before they list. That's incredible. They have 5-star reviews, 4,000 of those, 4,500 homes sold, and a guaranteed cash offer that if you don't want to deal with any of that real estate stuff, you simply get your money and move forward. No showings, no open houses, and that deal can close in just 14 days. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
Wow, every day? Like even tomorrow?
Exactly. Tomorrow is included in every day.
And the next day?
And the day after, and the day after, and the day after. That's great prices every day on everything at BJ's, including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Land O'Lakes White American Cheese, $5.49 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join for savings every day.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Orlando.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Hey, what's up? Russ Rollins here. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. Monsters in the Morning will be broadcasting all the live action on Thursday, October the 16th. That's Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride, y'all.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Orlando injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, why don't you do the Jimmy lookalike contest beforehand? That way you can send that guy on a trip with Jimmy's wife.
Okay, easy.
He can still go to this thing. Hello?
Easy.
Just saying.
I have a feeling that's a guy who thinks he looks like you.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Swilly. So my Mount Rushmore of chocolate combinations has got to be #1 chocolate peanut butter, then chocolate raspberry, and then chocolate caramel, and then the last one might be a little controversial, but chocolate and habanero.
Well, that's a good one.
Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Chocolate and orange
Ooh,
is one
that's
of my
a good
favorites.
one.
Yeah. You guys remember that candy that looked like a chocolate orange?
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was slices, but inside each slice was orange. like this unbelievably high quality orange, like gel candy.
It was very good.
Oh, God. God, it's so good.
Terry's.
Is that what it's called?
It was Terry's Chocolate Orange.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Such a great product.
Give it to me, Terry.
All right, 77031. Easy, buddy. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yeah.
And so is Ross.
Terry, no, where are you going?
Who has AirPods here on the show? I know that Jack and Deb do because I bought them.
Correct.
Thank you.
And I knew about them because Ross has
So
them.
benevolently bought them.
It was a very generous and thoughtful gift.
Very benevolently.
It was Christmas.
I know, yeah.
It only took us 2 weeks of hinting and basically demanding that you get them.
Ross goes, it was Christmas.
It wasn't a
So-
random
so dramatic.
rainy Wednesday.
Ross, you have them, obviously, right?
I do, and I am a huge believer of them as a product. I think it's Apple's best invention, like, in a long time.
Bigger than, not bigger than the phone, though.
No, not
Yeah,
bigger
of
than the
course.
phone, but bigger than, like, let's say the last couple of phones.
Yeah, that phone was species changing. It wasn't like it changed us as a species.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
you
think
can't-
differently now.
You can't.
What?
You
Who
can't,
thinks?
You can't possibly underscore the importance of the iPhone. Simply amazing UFO technology. I mean,
Yeah.
they dropped that thing in your pocket, and was it 98, 99, whatever it was, or 2008? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it was just like you might as well have dropped a UFO in my hand.
And I was thinking about it the other day, mainly just because we get to scroll.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's
Yeah.
because we get to zoom in and use our thumb.
So AirPods are an amazing product. I know that. I do not have a pair. Literally everybody in my family has a pair except me.
Have you ever tried them?
You know what? I never even tried them, and I should because I actually.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I still have the wired headphones when I go out and work on my tractor, and I do, and it's such a
Oh.
pain in the ass because the cord gets caught, and you would do everything you can not to get the cord or the wires caught, and you get them caught on everything.
Oh, sorry, we don't speak your language anymore.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
I mean,
Makes me
I don't.
kinda sad.
I don't know many
Okay.
corded people. Do you have any cords in your life, Jack?
No cord.
Deb, cords?
No cords.
No
here,
cords.
Here we have cords.
We have cords here.
Yeah.
We have cords here.
But that's just because talk radio is still 99, baby.
Yeah.
We're going cords.
You driving a cord?
I drive in a cord, but come on.
Yeah.
That was good wordplay, but not logically.
All right, so
you're going headphone with cords?
yeah,
He doesn't have another option.
I mean, I don't have the AirPods yet. Maybe I'll ask for Christmas. Maybe that's what I'll ask for Christmas. But AirPods, this new generation, is. I mean, you're talking about some unbelievable stuff. I mean, one of the things that this new set of AirPods does really is groundbreaking in a sense. Now, the technology that I can tell you about it already exists for sure. But to have this be applied in real time is pretty amazing and really game-changing. What do you think I'm talking about? What do you think these AirPods can do that would fit the bill of everything I just said?
Let's see. Detect your heartbeat.
That's funny. No, this is a New York Times story, by the way.
Read your thoughts.
No, one more, and I'll get to it. We can talk about it. Ross, what do you think, buddy?
I know it.
You do know it.
Because I love this product so much. And when I saw that, when I was told about that they were going to start translating.
In real time, if I have my AirPods in and somebody comes up and they start speaking Spanish, if I choose that selection, it will translate what they're saying in real time into my ears.
Cool.
And
boy, is this going to make travel easier.
Buddy, let me tell you, you have no idea. Now, they have French, Spanish, German, and Portuguese right now. Those are the 4 languages they already have ready to download that you can use. More are on the way. But think about the impact of this. You know, we talk about traveling to other countries and have it be seamless, and you're there on your phone, you're fumbling around, you're trying to type in so you can show to the store manager or somebody on the street what you're looking for, as opposed to that. Now, if you're talking to somebody, they need to have the same AirPods with the same technology. That's not going to happen as to have a conversation.
Right.
But if you were to translate, point, I mean, if somebody just starts talking, you're going to understand it. It's going to be it's 1 second delay right now. So as they speak into it, it takes that in and in 1 second starts translating it in real time into your ears.
This is like Star Trek, baby.
It is.
Oh, no, it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the translator fish.
I mean, now you're talking about, again, and what we knew AI was going to do is this. It was basically going to make education obsolete. And really, it's going down that road. Education basically is obsolete. Your computer programming degree, worthless. All those degrees that require, math and science, for the most part, are going to be worthless. You're going to be a prompt king, and that's going to be your job. And when it comes to traveling and translating, this has been one of the big hurdles for, a number of people, whether they're coming here or we're going there. Just dealing with separate languages. And if you have these AirPods and you have the new AirPods and the technology from AI, and just starting already, 4 languages that put you into the realm of international travel immediately. No classes, no French 1, French 2, none of that.
Is Vietnamese on the list?
Not yet.
Because, boy, your next pedicure would be interesting.
That's always been a language I've wanted to learn, just so that I knew what the nail techs were saying.
Yeah, that's exactly the case. It said this guy talking about having an old friend that he caught up with. The guy spoke Spanish almost exclusively, and when they caught up, he started talking to him and kind of didn't realize, just happened, saying he was just speaking Spanish, and his buddy understood everything he was saying.
Oh, cool.
And he had never taken the time to learn Spanish, and of course, here in Florida, Spanish is like a second language to many, many people. And it's not even like really unique anymore. I know a lot of people that just are bilingual for the sake of doing business.
Sí, amigo, yo puedo comer todos los enchiladas.
Yeah, whatever you just said.
But it's Babelfish, and I know I'm going back to that thing, but that's been a huge cornerstone of sci-fi fandom is the Babelfish out of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is also a huge loving foundation of sci-fi itself.
So the Babelfish is just a machine that translates or something?
It's a literal fish that they put in the main character's ear in the beginning of the story so he can understand all the aliens across the galaxy.
Yeah, this guy says, quote, "This is the strongest example of AI I've seen, working in a seamless, practical way that could be beneficial for a ton of people. Even more than any other AI advancement, this guy who wrote this story believes that this language advancement from AirPods is the single greatest thing he's seen AI do. Because it does. It basically allows you to become an international traveler without carrying books or learning a language or languishing in classrooms or over Rosetta Stone or any of that. You basically pop these in, you choose the language, you tell the person to start talking, and seamlessly. He said it only made 2 errors the entire time, and they were pronoun errors.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
you gotta be careful.
Gotta be real careful with that.
Now, Siri got canceled.
In the U.S., that'll get you raided.
Yeah, exactly, and deported.
But it says, visiting other countries, you don't really realize. Everybody automatically assumes that, you're. Everybody always pictures a restaurant, and ordering in a restaurant. But what about your cab driver? And
yeah.
He just found that simple stuff like just walking around in an area where you didn't speak the language, it also made travel way safer. Because now you can't be taken advantage of. Like you were saying, like you don't know if 2 people are sitting there talking about how they're going to rob you or where they're going or any plans, because they don't have to worry about you, understanding the language. Now you have a heads up because you can understand the language. I think it's amazing, dude.
Yes, it is amazing, but that last example, I don't know how Mission Impossible 6 this, I don't know if you get to just look at a table and then understand what they're speaking
No, if
about.
they're speaking to you and you've chosen that language, you don't have to be even speaking or being spoken to. Like if we were in the room here and all of you guys were German and you were having a conversation and I chose German on my phone.
Allows him to eavesdrop with them believing that he doesn't understand the thing they're saying. Yeah. And then he's like,
That's
I got
the best thing to do.
Oh my God.
I got you, Fritz.
It says it just helps you day-to-day life with understanding anything from a contractor to a pest control employee, anything that may come your way where that person doesn't speak clear English. This will kind of clear that hurdle for a lot of Americans. And really, it doesn't cost anything more. I don't believe that if I remember looking at this, like the software, when you download it, doesn't really cost anything. It doesn't mention a cost at all. It just says you download the translator onto your phone, and then you choose that with your Bluetooth, and you AirPod in, and boom, you can understand. Now, it's not going to speak for you, of course, and it's not going to teach you the language, but you can understand what they're saying, which is kind of weird, but that's the case.
Isn't that the problem, though, in a nutshell with technology? Everything you just said is completely spot on. It's going to help human beings communicate once we travel abroad. It's going to help in so many ways, but it's also going to destroy all of those public education classes.
It is.
French, Spanish, and all that. And what were those really there for to begin with? For critical thinking.
Right, yeah.
And to learn something. and to stretch your brain, not necessarily learn the entire language of Spanish.
Yeah, just get you introduced into the culture as well, right? Because if you start speaking French or learning French, you'll learn more about France while you're doing that.
It's like we're at a crossroads, and down one end is Idiocracy, and down the other one is Wall-E. Either way, it ends badly.
You turn right, it's a complete maniac world, and you turn left, you're like, oh my God, look, it's like heaven. Like all the cool stuff happens for us.
Yeah, we don't go to school anymore. Why? Just put in these AirPods.
Yeah, we just float around and absorb things.
And then we try to dodge missiles.
We learn by osmosis. All right, 407-916-1041. You can text us at 77031. There's a new term out there I think you guys will find very interesting. And I bet Ross knows a lot of these people.
Okay.
Have you heard of the performative man?
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what that is next.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Hopefully your ride is a safe one in Orlando. Right now, heavy delays you should know about, including I-4 westbound, approaching Colonial Drive, eastbound, approaching and beyond the Greenway, the Turnpike southbound, approaching and beyond the Greenway, but the Greenway itself, north and south, is clear. No major issue north or south of the 429 toll either. East and west of the 408 is incident-free. No major issues or delays reported there. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's country song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. It says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Man, not only is the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex one of the coolest places in Florida, these guys know how to throw a party, and join them for an evening of cosmic cocktails at the Taste of Space Mars-Teeny Shake-Off. And this year, guests will sample space-themed drinks from favorite local bars, each paired with a soundscape and a blindfolded tasting for a multi-sensory twist. The guest bars and restaurants will craft exclusive space-themed martinis for you to sample with a small group. Also, there's going to be an astronaut on board. Mike Foreman's going to be there, along with two other guest judges as well. The People's Choice Award, the Martini Experience, it's all there. Lord's Library, the Space Bar, 28 North Gastro Pub, all being invited. So go and check this out. The KSE Martini Shakeoff. Get your tickets now and more information at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tomorrow and Saturday.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tomorrow and Saturday, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like what you just ate, that's all people remember. And most gums and mints just cover it up. That's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth, it's different. It's a functional breath freshener you swallow, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Zellman's is only available online. Go to Zellman's, Z-E-L-M-I-N-S, Zellmans.com, code RADIO for 15% off.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is active. It's in our YouTube chat. Go to YouTube, search Jim Colbert Show. Follow the show there. Take part in the chat. Vote in the poll. We'll talk about those results at the end of the program. It is brought to you today by WeAreBeyondTheBank.com. That's Brad Siebert and his team still focusing on mortgages, but they've partnered with Luminate Bank and now licensed in all 50 states. We Are Beyond the Bank still has the primary focus of mortgages and getting you the money you need, whether it's finding that dream home and you need to sell your current home, using the equity in your current home to secure that forever home. Maybe it's commercial lending. Maybe it's time to get that business. Sometimes it's easier to purchase a commercial building than it is a residence. Also, it could be a refi. That's what I use, Brad, and the team at We Are Beyond a Bank for. I did my refi several years ago. Fast and easy process. Brad took me through every step of the process and got a great rate for all your mortgage needs. The website is wearebeyondabank.com, or just hit them up on your cell phone. Pound 250, keyword Luminate. That's pound 250, keyword Luminate. NMLS ID number 150953, equal housing and fair lending.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. At-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
When it comes to the great debate over French fries, for me, nothing tops the classic shoestring. Thin, salty, and if you've been around long enough, you know, originally cooked in beef tallow. Steak and Shake is going back to those roots. No preservatives, chemicals, or additives, just 100% beef tallow. This is authentic, old-fashioned cooking, creating the best French fry. Crispy on the outside and potato on the inside. If you haven't tried Steak and Shake fries, get on over to Steak and Shake and try them today. Beef tallow fries only at Steak and Shake. You'll love it too much.
Is it a cold, allergies, or could it be a sinus issue? Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help you find out. A recent study has shown that 45% of patients who suffer from allergies also suffer from chronic sinus issues that are often left untreated. So ditch those nasal sprays and over-the-counter meds for good and find a solution that actually works at Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Go to aspireallergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's aspireallergy.com.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Angie, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. How can I help you today?
Great. You're still there. It must be like 3 a.m.
We're always here 24/7. What can I do for you?
I know it's late, but I wanted to ask you about the best place to set up my router.
It's never too late. We'll have you up and running in no time.
Only Spectrum has 24/7, 100% US-based customer support. It's only everything. Spectrum fiber-powered internet. It's the fastest and most reliable internet. Go to spectrum.com to learn more.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice-cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do, but with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. Missed part of the show? The Jim Colbert Show on demand. Available on the free iHeartRadio app.
So I love the Russell Stover's various flavored eggs where they have like the chocolate truffle, the chocolate raspberry, and all that stuff. And then also at holiday times, I get about 7 to 10 of them chocolate oranges, and I'm good for the year.
Oh, yeah.
Because I will eat them before Christmas and get sick of them until next year.
They are so good, though. Where do you even get that, by the way? Is that like a Target, Walmart kind of thing? Or is
Hallmark store.
Hallmark store, of course.
Throwback to yesterday.
No, it's that one aisle in the grocery store. And if you know about that aisle, it's that one aisle.
What is that one aisle? What are you talking about?
International aisle.
Oh, that's where it is, like where the English candy is or whatever?
Yeah, it's right next to the Stroop waffles.
Jim refuses to go down that aisle.
Yeah, I don't go down there. Not American enough for me. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Yep. And Ross as well.
That aisle does make some people angry.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay. That does not make me angry. That's half the stuff I love eating all the time.
Well,
like Mexican, Chinese, all that
Look
great.
at it, they're taking over.
That's where I get coconut milk.
Now they got an aisle in my supermarket.
That's where I get green chilies. All right, what do you think a performative man is, guys? We know these people.
That are doing their best to show you things that they want to be acknowledged for.
That's kind of it. I think we all know at least some of these people, right? And how they, it says, these are men who go to great lengths to signal how sensitive, intellectual, and emotionally attuned they are without actually being any of those things. Think of the guys who have perfect vision but still wear glasses, wear only vintage clothing, and clutch a copy of a Joan Didion book. I don't even know who that is. Wherever they go. Their lives are basically a near constant performance, all curated to show others, especially women, how enlightened they are.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for that, by the way.
Yeah.
For what?
This has been happening since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Of guys trying to, flock out their peacock feathers of intelligence.
Yeah. But I mean, how do you do it now, though? What's the performative?
I like matcha.
Yeah, and by the way, they mentioned the matcha and bobo tea and all of the trend. I think it's just like a trendy person, right?
Busted, Ross.
Yeah.
You code switcher.
I've been married now for a couple of years.
It says there's been
don't sound so thrilled.
It says there's been a shift from the alpha bro to the more chill, nice guy. Have you guys noticed that? That like the alpha bro thing is kind of going away, and people are more chilled out. I don't really see that. I think a lot of alpha bros are still out there.
There's a lot of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think of like our promotions department. Those are more, chill, easy to deal with guys than, some of the bros that used to roll through.
Yeah, the gym bros, right? Yeah. All puffed up.
Yeah.
Never saw a sleeve they liked.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they're bad people.
It does not mean they're
bad.
bad.
It just means that they don't like sleeves.
It does not mean that they're bad people. But, I mean, do you find it to be performative? Do you think that that there are people out there? Obviously, we know some. I think man, do you know?
I really don't. I can't think of anyone that I know of in this realm.
Do you really? I know one for sure.
Man.
And I will tell you what sucks. I know one, and I like the person a lot. But and the thing is, I think most of it is genuine. But I also think that maybe there is a concerted effort to make sure that a certain look is procured. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that for sure. But you definitely see that. But the thing is, how do you separate that from just somebody wanting to look cool?
Well, isn't this more of a young man thing? Don't you think?
I don't even think. I think this is such a human aspect of just being a human. I know that sounds as silly as it is, but I think everybody has some tier of performative aspect to a certain degree. We don't all talk to everybody the same exact way. The same way I talk to my mom isn't the same way I talk to somebody. That doesn't mean that I'm being...
You're not code switching? Is that what that's called?
No, it's me reading the room. I'm not gonna call my mom bro.
Yeah, I got you what you're saying.
It's just the nature of life. And
although your mom would prefer it.
She would. she has...
Bad example, Ross.
She has asked me to, and I continue to refuse. But there is a balance to all of this. So when you're meeting somebody for the first time, I would suggest don't burp or fart. But if it's like marriage and you're 5 years in, a perfectly timed burp or fart is actually kind of funny. It might break the tension. It's just different. That was a weird example, but exactly.
Really?
It's just when you meet somebody for the first time, there's a level of performance, and rightfully so. Don't be rude. Don't embarrass me. Don't be an ass.
Right. And what they're saying is that the trend is also kind of revealing that guys are doing this performative thing, and it's for the oldest reason in the world. Because they believe that's what women are attracted to now, because the kind of the big, I guess the assumption is the bro movement, the workout guys and the muscle dudes have kind of worn their welcome out, and now women want more dudes who are thoughtful, kind, courteous, maybe a little softer around the edges, not as brutal, maybe a little more well-read for deeper conversations. I don't know. It says, go ahead.
The problem with that, though, is that he's carrying the book. It doesn't say anything about him reading the book.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they say in the article, too. It said, you don't even know if the person's actually reading this book or isn't into it. I think that's the biggest tell of all. And I think mostly this is a reflection on the person themselves.
Oh, of course.
This is a person maybe not comfortable with who they actually are, so they're just kind of putting on a bit of a facade so that people will kind of let them in, and then they can kind of feel out the room and see what's going to sell to that particular crew, like Ross is saying a little bit.
And then also, rightfully so, they don't know who they are. You know why? They're 22 and they're dating. You got to go ahead and find out. I'm saying that there's a balance to it. If you're walking around with a book and you're not reading it, you're an insane person. But if you are walking around with a book that you started 3 chapters and you didn't finish it because you didn't like that book, there's a big difference between those two examples.
What's the bigger tell? A guy who walks around with a book that he doesn't read, or a guy who walks around wearing a fake Rolex?
I think
book he doesn't read.
Book doesn't read is insane sociopath stuff.
I would agree with that as well.
Fake Rolex just say, I'm a little more frugal.
Yeah. You went to New York once and you found a good deal.
Right. It says there's interesting stuff to be said here from an evolutionary psychology approach. Things that we believe and act out are often things that we're compelled to do for reasons that aren't apparent to us, that may be apparent to people around us, which is where people are noticing this. In other words, they're almost kind of double psyching themselves out. Like they think they're putting on a performance, but the people they're putting it on for know they're doing it. So in other words, it kind of cancels itself out, and it actually looks worse on you as you're one of these performative males if people know that you're really not that person.
Well, it's disingenuous right off rip.
Completely disingenuous.
So you're not introducing yourself to me. You're introducing who you think I want to meet.
Yeah, it says here, though a silly trend, the performative men phenomenon does hit on a deep truth about human nature, that there will always be a subset of people willing to engage in any behavior, regardless of how ridiculous or inauthentic, as long as it will make them seem more attractive.
And this has also been like a social media thing that I've seen, that like they poke fun at the performative male. Like they've had performative male competitions where like they walk up and there's like
a Portland off,
like a Portland off essentially. And the one that I saw, the guy who won had a like vintage record of some soul singer and a Labubu.
Oh no way!
I think it was the Labubu that put it over the top.
It says the heart of what it means to be a performative male. Instead of trying to be themselves, men are trying to be the type of person they believe others want them to be.
I mean, what's the difference?
That's your social construct, though, right? Because what you're really trying to say is the people that really you would be cool around, you don't really like, you don't really want to be around, or you don't want to be part of that group. So you are switching, you're chameleoning out, and you're going to try to get involved with a group that really you wouldn't normally fit in. So that's why you have to put on this performance to get into that group. And then, of course, they're going to find out that's not who you are, and you're going to be shamed and booted.
Yeah, and that's weird and insane. But I think men have been doing this forever to try to talk to women. Like, that's the origin of this thing.
100%.
So, like, it comes in ebbs and flows in different ways. I guess, just to play devil's advocate, what's the difference between, performative sometimes and trying when you don't want to? You see what I'm talking about?
I think it's how much you know what you're doing.
Or how much prep you put into it.
Right, that's kind of what I'm saying, right? It's the same type thing. I mean, how much time do you put into looking like somebody you aren't? I mean, think about this. I have a pair of skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I should not have skinny jeans.
Says who?
Says the fact that I'm 57 years old and nobody else at 57 years old wears skin-tight pencil skinny jeans, even though I love them, and I think I look amazing in them.
So to quote them, to quote the person who said that, Jim Colbert said that.
Right. Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Right?
Right. Well, no, my wife actually thinks they're kind of silly, too.
But you think you look good in them.
I do think I look good in them.
Then what's
Well, because it looks my
It's
wife.
authentic to you, though.
Yes, you're
So
right.
What's the difference between someone not who goes into it going, I don't look good in these, and then wears them, versus what you're doing, which is I look good in these and I wear them? What's the difference between performative and trying?
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
Right now, you're trying and doing. What's up, Cheeks? I see him. I see a good silhouette.
Well,
You look good.
Okay, so
You look good.
So hold on. The only because look, we're all with people in our lives, right? I mean, you're married. Jack is married. Deb is on her way. So if your wife told you that, hey, look, I think those jeans look maybe you're a little too old for those jeans, or maybe that shirt doesn't highlight you, or maybe it's not in your lane. Do you take that into consideration, or you just go, hey, look, I think it's in my lane. I love it. I'm wearing this thing.
Oh, 100% I do.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
No, man.
I take...
I take my wife's advice. And she looks at me and she goes, I think those are a little too skinny for you at your age. I'm like, I completely understand that, and I move forward from the skinny jeans.
I see. A lot of times, I think both storms are correct. I had a shirt that I loved, and it was amazing. I say was because I miss it. I kind of spoiled the end of the story.
What happened?
It had pit stains from middle school.
Oh, man.
This was a middle school T-shirt. I even wore it to the station years ago.
I remember that.
I love that shirt. She always wanted me to throw it away. She's right. I should have thrown away that shirt. But I felt type of way. It was so comfortable and all of that. So in that instance, I think both things are right. But I ended up throwing the shirt on my own accord, hid it secretly like a year later.
Now
but I always knew she was right.
I haven't gotten rid of the jeans. They're still in my in my closet, but I just don't wear them anymore. Do you? I mean, would you ever? I mean, with Chris or you? Do you guys do anything like that? Like if Chris wore something that you like, man, that doesn't really highlight you as well as it should, and maybe he's like, I think this. I'll tell you another great example. I love wearing sport coats. I love it. I think they look cool. My wife hates it. My wife thinks it makes me look like an insurance salesman.
Well, here's
or a high school teacher, but I love them.
Principal.
So Chris had an ex-girlfriend that once said, you really shouldn't wear stripes. So now anytime I go and buy him a shirt, I make sure it has stripes. Because I don't believe in that. I do not believe in that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
But if he had, like, if
he were walking out of the house and it was embarrassing, then I would stop him.
But that's still subjective, though. So you have to understand
if you're walking out with pants that are 2 inches above your shoe and you're wearing white socks with black shoes, or you're, in that sense.
That's not good.
In that sense, I would pull him aside and said, "Oh, honey, hang on. Wait, let's
let Jack deal with this trauma real quick." But what I'm saying is what you're saying is almost the same. Like your short pants could be my wife's skinny jeans.
It could,
like she could say it to be the same thing. Like the skinny jeans to her are no different than you with your 2-inch short pants.
I guess
she thinks it's embarrassing.
But to me, you wear what you wear, boo.
Yeah.
You wear what you wear, boo. You are a grown ass man. I'm not dressing you on the way. I've got enough to do.
Do you adjust your dress if you are going somewhere with your wife, as opposed to you going to work?
No, we actually coordinate when we go. Matter of fact, on this ship, we're actually coordinating outfits so that when we go out, we're going to look nice together because we are going to dance the night away. When I say night, I mean afternoon and then sleep by 10.
Someone's calling the cops.
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys do, though, right? I mean,
there's a woman trying to get away.
If Naomi was going to walk out the door and she was wearing something that you didn't think was very flattering for her, would you say something?
This is a whole different game. She will, a couple hours before it's time to leave, she'll come out wearing something. I say, you look great. Then she'll go get a different outfit, and we will repeat this 5 to 6 times. And then she'll land on something, and then we will go.
And then you move forward?
Has
she ever said that to you? Has she ever
put in enough effort.
Maybe you should kind of rethink this pair of jeans or Skechers that you have on?
No.
Never?
No, but sometimes, like, she'll say, what are you wearing? Because she wants the colors to work together.
Sure,
right,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like Chris will ask, do I have to wear a collared shirt to this event? How casual do I have to be?
Yeah.
But we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
How about you, Sauce? Olivia ever pulled your card?
Never pulled my card, but I always show her my card. I always confirm. It's not like she dresses me, but it's always like every gig, I walk up to her and go, "Would you laugh at this guy?"
Right. But that's kind of what I'm talking about, dude. That's exactly right. Like, it's more of a confirmation because I trust my wife's fashion sense more than I trust my fashion sense. Coming to the radio station and sitting here is way different than going to an event like the poker tournament or something like that where you want to look nice.
But time out.
I don't
just
agree.
said you trust your wife's fashion sense more than your own,
Yes.
yet you say she tells you not to wear skinny jeans, and you say, I'm wearing them because I like them.
And sport coats.
And sports coats.
Yeah.
So
You're a little
which
rebel.
is it?
No, I do wear my skinny jeans occasionally. I haven't worn them since she said
You're wearing
that.
them today.
No, I'm not.
And I've noticed.
Get out of
Those
here.
are regular jeans. It's a bad week.
A lot of salt. A lot of salt this week.
Damn you, froggers! All right, 77031. Load them up. Trivia's next.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now 407-916-1041.
This is Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Fairwinds Credit Union.
Week 3 of the NFL season, it is set to roll tonight with an AFC East showdown between the Bills and the Dolphins. That one's in New York. Florida football coach Billy Napier says freshman wideout Dallas Wilson, he'll begin practicing next week, and he could face Texas after the Gators bye. And Florida State receiver LaWayne McCoy, he'll make his season debut Saturday. That's when the 9th-ranked Seminoles host Kent State. I'm Scott Davidson.
Fairwinds Credit Union. Whether you need personal or business accounts to help you reach your goals, they've got you covered. Visit fairwinds.org to join their community of financial freedom seekers today. Financial freedom happens here. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, everybody. Jim Colbert here from my friends over at the Filatowski Eye Institute. Man, these guys are so awesome. If you're tired of blurry vision and the hassle of glasses, this is the spot. The Filatowski Eye Institute has been earning Central Florida's trust for over 35 years with more than 65,000 successful LASIK procedures performed. And I know this firsthand because my son and my father-in-law were two of those people changing their lives virtually overnight. That same experience is available for you right now. Schedule your free LASIK exam and get $500 off each eye. That's $1,000 in savings if you elect a procedure. And the offer is for a limited time, so act now. Call 800-EYE-EXAM to get started. That's 800-EYE-EXAM. It's the Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
You've been thinking about changing the floors in one or maybe more of the rooms in your home? Call our buddy Corey at Core Flooring Center to schedule your free in-home consultation and turn your flooring dreams into reality. You find them online at coreflooringfl.com. The Core Flooring showroom is in Winter Park, right on Semorin Boulevard, there on 436. Core Flooring has a huge selection of made-in-the-USA waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, wood flooring, even carpeting. Corey offers a lifetime installation warranty, but also he offers a best price guarantee on all installed products. So you bring Corey a quote, he guarantees to beat it. Plus, save an extra $50 when you tell him Jack from Real Radio sent you. He'll also donate to Save a Life Pet Rescue, which is a no-kill shelter, because he's a sweetheart of a human being, offers a great product at a fantastic price. It's coreflooringfl.com. Used them in my home. I highly recommend going to see Corey at coreflooringfl.com.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
You worked hard for your 401k.
But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
What's up, people? It's Russ Rollins from the Monsters. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson has your $89 oil change to get you all geared up and ready for Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest. October is packed with vendors and concerts. It's got custom bikes and miles of beautiful scenery. That's out in Daytona. The best part, the Monsters in the Morning, broadcasting live. That's right, all the action live Thursday, October the 16th with a live broadcast. No matter what you ride, we want to welcome you to Triketoberfest and Biketoberfest at Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Let's ride.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Premier Men's Medical Center restores your sex life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate erectile dysfunction and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Premier Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Premier Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 407-337-5569. 407-337-5569. To restore your sex life in just one visit, call now. 407-337-5569.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now. 407-916-1041.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
There you go.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Yo.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. We appreciate that very much. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yo.
And so is Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson, what is in the Jackie sack?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Lickety clack, lickety clack.
Here we go. We have comedy tickets for a February 1st engagement at the Hard Rock Live. Comedian Sheng Wang. He is... It's the guy's name, you guys.
I know,
Come on.
it's the way you say it.
I'm just playing off Ross, dude. He can't keep himself together.
He can't. Deb can't.
It rhymes.
How do you say Sheng?
No, you're nailing it.
Shing Wang.
Sheng Wang.
Shin Wang.
Shin Wang.
Shin Wang.
No, that sounds like a Shin Wang.
That's about right if you're filming.
Also in the Jackie Sack is a pair of tickets to Pinktober Velvet Sessions. This is featuring Sister Hazel at in the lobby of the Hard Rock Hotel. This is happening September 25th, which is pretty cool. And also, we have a little magical dining.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh.
Magical dining is the month of September, right? A little more. It starts late August, but it ends September 30th, and it's the 20th anniversary of Visit Orlando's Magical Dining. It's the citywide celebration, over 160 restaurants. Shout out to Firenzo Italian Steakhouse at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. They are a proud participant, but also brought food today.
Delicious.
Including some tiramisu, I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
they damn sure did a great
Whoa.
salad out there, too. God almighty.
Ross went back like 3 times
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the tiramisu.
Oh, yeah. I took the rest of it. I stole it.
I took the rest of it.
Anyway, magicaldining.com. You still have time to get yours. They have special 3-course dinners for $60, and they even have a $40 price point on some restaurants as well. So magicaldining.com.
And I'll tell you something else, too. I've done 4 of these now, and I think the wine pairing option for Magical Dining may be the best alcohol deal in Orlando right now.
Really?
We went to the one at 1921 in Mount Dora, which is a proper, just absolutely banger restaurant. So good. The wine pairing from them was like $20. In other words, every meal, like the appetizer, the entree, and the dessert, you get a paired wine, right?
Right.
It wasn't like a 2-ounce pour. Dude, it was like a full pour. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you guys are killing yourselves here. For $20.
What a
3
great deal.
glasses of wine. It's unbelievable.
So today's prize for Magical Dining, if the winner chooses that, will be dinner for 2 at Rustique Restaurant and Wine Bar.
Nice. Rustique is legendary in Orlando. They're great. You'll enjoy yourself for sure.
And there you go. Those are the prizes in the Jackie Sack today.
So back to you, clickety-clack.
All right, young lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 5.
Let's see. It's a Thursday. Let's go with 4.
4. That is Jay. Jay, how you doing?
Doing all right. How about y'all?
Doing good, brother. Would you like to play a little game with us?
You know it.
All right, buddy. Let's do it.
Do you want to play a game?
All right, Jay, this is a real easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true.
What?
But, buddy, if you can pick that one out, I'll send you over to Jack, and there is so much cool stuff to check out today. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Buddy, here we go. On this day in 1502, that's 1502, Italian explorer and navigator Christopher Columbus discovers Costa Rica on this day. Here are 3 fun facts about Costa Rica and 1 expatriate of a lie.
Not a bad place.
All right, here we go, buddy. We're talking about Costa Rica. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, in Costa Rica, it's customary that people over the age of 50 do not celebrate birthdays.
Stop that!
Number 2, Costa Rica does not have a military. Number 3, although Costa Rica has diverse wildlife like sloths, monkeys, and tapirs, the white-tailed deer is its national animal. Or lastly, in Costa Rica, the national anthem is played on the radio at 7 a.m. every single day. Which of those is a lie?
I'm going to go with the number 3.
No, that's absolutely true. Although Costa Rica does have diverse wildlife, and that's just a touch of it.
Oh, yeah.
Sloths, monkeys, tapirs, and the most unbelievable slew of birds you've ever seen. The simple white-tailed deer is their national animal.
Wow.
So I thought that was kind of amazing.
You getting into birds?
I don't mind birds, dude. I'm down for some birds. All right. 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Let's go 3.
3 is Brian. Brian, how you doing?
Let's go, Jim. What's going on?
Doing great, Brian. We're talking about Costa Rica, buddy. Which one of these isn't true? Number 1, in Costa Rica, it's customary that people over the age of 50 do not celebrate birthdays.
Put down that cake.
Number 2, Costa Rica does not have a military. Or lastly, in Costa Rica, the national anthem is played on the radio at 7 a.m. every single morning.
I'm going to go with the second one.
No, that's absolutely true. Costa Rica does not have a military.
Pura vida, man.
They do not have
You're
any military.
correct, sir.
Crazy. 1, 2, or 5.
Let's go 1.
1 right up top. That is Carol. Carol, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, Carol. You got a 50-50 shot here. We're talking about Costa Rica. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, in Costa Rica, it's customary that people over the age of 50 do not celebrate birthdays. Or lastly, in Costa Rica, the national anthem is played on the radio at 7 a.m. every single morning.
Then the last one.
No, that's absolutely true. In Costa Rica, they start every single day off at 7 a.m. by playing their national anthem on the radio.
Well, we used to do that here.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, at the end of the night, wasn't it?
Yeah, at the end of the night,
Right.
before the TVs got shut down for the night, turned off their antennas.
That must blow people away that aren't our age. That at one point, the TV stations went, all right, we're done. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. We won't be back on time tomorrow morning
Look
at
at
midnight.
this test pattern.
Exactly. That's all you're going to see.
All right, 2 or 5.
Ooh, let's give 5 a chance.
All right, I like that. Bill, how you doing?
I am doing awesome.
You're doing great now, dog. Let me tell you, is this true or not? In Costa Rica, it's customary that people over the age of 50 don't celebrate birthdays.
Well, that's not true. Jim.
That's not true at all, buddy. You are a winner. And you have a really, really nice Jackie sack to visit today, my friend.
Ew.
Lots of cool
sounded
stuff.
nasty.
A couple other things about Costa Rica you may not know before we get to the top of the hour.
That's your greatest lie. That's the best lie that I've ever heard make it to the fourth one.
Yeah, you like that one, huh?
Because you took it personally.
And, well, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that's why people didn't choose it, because they thought it's so silly that it has to be true.
Can you imagine looking at a 60-year-old and go,
No gift for you.
Yeah. In Costa Rica, recreational hunting is banned for anyone other than indigenous peoples. 99% of Costa Rica's electricity comes from renewable sources, whether it be wind power or hydroelectric, anything like that. It's 99% of that country is supported by renewable green energy. 25% of Costa Rica is protected by national parks and preserves. Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, is one of world's 5 original blue zones.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, where the average, it's average, or not average, how do you say that?
They live long.
Yeah, more people live over 100 in that area than any other place in the world, except for those 4 places. And then lastly here, Costa Rica translates to?
Rich coast.
Rich coast is the answer. Very
and
nice.
doesn't it have coasts on both the Pacific and the Gulf?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because you've been there, Jack.
I have.
I have family there. I've never been.
That was our 20th wedding anniversary trip.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Was it nice?
It was great.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Look, the photographs I saw this morning while researching for this were, I was like, why aren't we going there? Apparently, it's very affordable. The people are nice. The crime is low.
That's why so many Americans go.
Yeah.
And that Pura Vida thing is true. That they embrace being a tourist community, and everyone we've dealt with was just so appreciative to have you there.
Yeah,
Viva Ticos.
That's all I've heard. And Deb's right. There was a spate of time there about 10 years ago where it seemed like, everybody was talking about repatriating to Costa Rica, like selling over here and moving there.
Because you could afford to live on Social Security.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you could, great food.
Yeah, exactly.
Tons of stuff to do. You're really not that far from America if you wanted to come back at any point.
Man, don't tease me.
Yeah.
Don't tease me with why haven't I gone over there? I'm like, man, I'm telling you, leave this country for a little bit and get your slacks rattled. It's wild. It's so cool being in a different country.
I get you 100%. All right, what's coming up for thoughts?
Jim, we might not ever have you go on a vacation to a different country, but what we can do is get to the bottom of things. Get to the real root of Jim Colbert.
I already hate this.
Jim, you don't believe in therapy. You will never go.
Whoa.
You will never go
Harsh.
see a therapist. So that's why Deb, Jack, and myself are bringing the therapy to you.
Are you in on this?
She is, whether she likes it or not.
Oh, okay. Not the first time I've heard that.
All right, back in a sec with the Ross Thoughts.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hoping your ride is a safe one on the major highways and roads of Orlando. Right now, a heavy delay eastbound of I-4 approaching Lee Road. A right lane is blocked. Also, your usual delay east and westbound approaching 535. Seems like a delay also eastbound, and that's approaching and beyond the Greenway of I-4 and southbound of the Turnpike. Approaching and beyond the Greenway. The Greenway itself is cleared north and southbound. No major issues reported east or west on the 408, and we're incident-free on the 429 toll. Our Valvoline instant oil change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Everdoor Garage Door. Power outage? You're still rolling with Everdoor. Get $75 off a battery backup opener today. Don't let the dark shut you out. Everdoor keeps you moving. Visit everdoor.com. The garage door that lasts evermore.
Everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Rebath in Mid-Florida. Look, man, if you don't have a nice bathroom in your house when the holidays are coming around, you always wind up at your brother's or your mom's. You never get to have the family over to your house because of the embarrassment of that guest bathroom. Well, look, get that thing out of there. The guys over at Rebath can do that in just 4 to 6 days. I'm not misspeaking. That is true. 4 to 6 days is the average replacement time for a bathroom, and they do it with their employees. That means no subcontractors. You see the same team every day until your job is done, and they even give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the install, which is unheard of in the construction business. And let me tell you, you're getting great products as well. If you go to their website, you'll actually see some of the cool stuff they have. Multiple choices of toilets and tubs and lighting, cabinetry, tile, it's all there. A visit to their showroom will really verify that. Then you can put your hands on that and feel the quality there. Multiple styles of bathrooms set up for you to check out. Mention the Jim Colbert Show for a 10% discount on your bathroom. Guys, that could be thousands of dollars. Number one thing you should do, though, hop online and see what they've done for other people. It is amazing. Book your appointment today. It's rebath.com.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
Solar is the way to go. We live in the Sunshine State. You might as well put it to use, that renewable energy to power your home and cut down on your high electric bills. Man, electric costs have gone through the roof this year. So put some solar panels on that roof and start getting some of that money back by making your own power, and do it with Solar Source. Solar Source has been doing it the longest in our community, since 1984. They have the same phone number. That's a company that's been around. It's who I trust for solar. I've been solar panels. I did mine in 2013, and I have saved thousands and thousands of dollars on my electric because of that. My panels are paid off. Yours can be as well. Matter of fact, if you act right away, you might still be able to take advantage of the 30% solar tax credit. This is expiring at the end of the year, but you got to get on the books now and get the job done before the end of the year. So go to solarsource.com, get your free estimate, and get the ball in motion and start making your own power. Go to solarsource.com, and when you talk to them, tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
ThatmortgageguyDon.com. Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
Get ready, Orlando. Fiesta Calle Orange returns Sunday, October 26th. Celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with live music and family fun in the heart of downtown Orlando.
Get ready, Orlando. Fiesta Calle Orange is taking over downtown Sunday, October 26th. Enjoy a full day of live music, food, and culture all day long. Orlando, get ready to move with live performances by Tu Rosario, Tony Vega, Roland Rosendo, Hildemaro, and Jan Colazzo. Don't miss Florida's hottest Latin street party. Brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Discover what happens when rugged capability meets true performance. Kia, movement that inspires.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, Deputy Scott. Talking about Costa Rica. The wife and I have been down to Costa Rica on the West Coast twice to yoga retreats because, well, you know, I'm a cop and she's a middle school teacher, so we both need that in our lives. So, but it is absolutely beautiful down there. Food is delicious. Sunset yoga on the beach. Man, there ain't nothing more romantico.
Nice.
Pura vida.
Get it, dog. Get it. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Roll Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. Deb has a sinister look about her.
Oh, I've always wanted to do that yoga retreat in Costa Rica.
Yeah?
The photos are beyond unbelievable.
Look, man, I was telling you some of the stuff I saw today. I was like, man, what?
And I'm not even a yoga practitioner.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys that go down there and go fishing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know many people that go and like hang out. It's like a big
surfing is a big thing there. Yeah,
yeah. I know the sport fishing thing is a massive thing in Costa Rica, like massive. Jack is here as well.
Yeah,
and so is Ross. Speaking of Ross, he's got some thoughts. Let's get him.
It's weird.
Let's fix Jim.
It's funny.
Please.
Sometimes.
About time.
It's Ross. Spelled like sauce.
Ross Thoughts.
It's Ross Thoughts.
Is brought to you by Mills Air. They hooked me up with the greatest AC unit that I've ever gotten hooked up with. All right. It saved my home. My home didn't even allow and have space for an AC unit. They still made it happen.
That really, your story is really an amazing story. House not really even built for central heat and air. And other companies said they couldn't even do it. And then Mills Air comes in, looks at it, and they build a system that actually works perfectly for you and the fam, keeping that house nice and cool. Love it.
It is. It makes my life nice, easy, and chill. I get to relax. I don't have anxiety. I'm a happier person. I don't need to go to therapy because of Mills Air. But today, what a segue. Jim.
What, dude?
Therapy is at your front door.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know, and why do you say that?
Because you need it.
Why do you think I need it? That's the number one question is why do you think I need therapy? And what kind of therapy, for the record?
I want you to just go ahead and play the tape right there of that response. Why do you think I need it? Do I need therapy? What makes you think I need therapy?
It's not even that aggressive. I just simply asked you what makes you think I need a...
Not that aggressive.
Well, I mean, imagine this, Jack. If somebody comes up and he goes, "You need therapy, sir. You need therapy. We're going to help you out." Look, I'm not asking for your stupid help.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I would reflect.
Yeah, I'm not asking.
I got news for you. You wouldn't.
I'm not asking for your stupid help. You sound like a dog next to a fenced-in cage trying to get rescued, but has gone through some serious stuff. So I asked Jack if we could rewire the studio. And kind of make, our little radio booth here a little bit more comfortable, more comforting. And then I have a series of questions.
Oh, jeez, man.
All right. It's on a clapper, though. Jim, would you do the honor? Jim.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that.
God almighty, dude.
Welcome to the Rodo Jojo.
The Rodo Jojo.
Rodo Jojo.
Okay.
Rodo Dojo.
This will calm you down. Jim, I have a question for you. Are you, my first and foremost thing, if you may sit down. Thank you so much. You're already sitting down? Perfect. Are you relaxed?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to calm down?
I am perfectly calm.
When was the last time you actually felt happy?
Gonna have to get back with you on that one.
All right, we got that question wrong.
There is no right or wrong in therapy, right?
Not answering it is wrong.
Oh,
being enabled. Thank you. That's also part of.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Let me help you out here. When I found out you're going to be back on the show for a couple days a week, that's the last time I remember being happy.
That
was back in May.
That makes the rest of this segment
times out good, actually.
Really awkward. Why do you find yourself avoiding therapy? That's the end of the question. It sounded like there was another word.
It did. I'm not avoiding something that I don't think I need. So you can't avoid that. Like if you said, why are you avoiding Botox? Like I would tell you the same thing. Like I don't need Botox, so I'm not avoiding Botox.
You might want to rethink both those.
Jesus H.
My third question is...
By the way, your therapy assistant sucks.
Well, my third question is actually for my therapy assistant. Mr. Bradshaw.
Yeah.
What does Botox and gym therapy sessions have in common?
Besides him needing them both?
That is the correct answer.
Oh!
I have no wrinkles. I know. Not that you can see.
That was for me.
Do you think your mother's cooking style shaped your dating life?
What?
No, I do not.
All right. Well, you're going to have to ask God about that one. On a scale of 1 to God, just roughly 25 more years, how ready are you to say goodbye?
Can I tell you? This afternoon would be fine with me. Can I tell you? Right now would be great.
You did get those questions correct.
Okay.
If I gave you a clipboard and told you to diagnose yourself, what would you write besides most? What's your self-diagnosis?
I don't even really...
So you think you're perfect?
Oh my God almighty, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Note taken.
Self-diagnosis for what? Like, for what? Like
self-improvement.
Can't think of anything because you think you're perfect? Okay.
I probably should pay attention to details a little more.
All right.
Okay.
You're doing good.
Yeah, you got another one right.
Stop patting me on the head. The both of you.
Do you ever worry, being from Palatka, Florida, that your spirit animal is an armadillo?
It's armadillo.
But in Palatka, it's pronounced armadillo.
It's also jaguar.
You are correct. It's armadillo. It's Diller. Or just short, it's Diller.
That's the one.
That's not my spirit animal. I actually freaked out by Dillers. Jim, not a Diller fan.
When you inevitably cry in the shower.
Oh my God.
Do you face the water or turn away from it?
I turn away from it, Ross.
Do you think your problem started before or after Limp Bizkit's 1999 Woodstock incident?
That is such a great question.
Legit.
It was before that. That's the hot dog water and chocolate starfish tour. Had to get that tat covered.
To the lovers of the segment.
Oddly enough, right between my boobs was not a good spot. Hurt too.
We're going to have to keep rolling out of here sooner than later. But let me ask you this, Jim. What can we do to make your next month happier? How do we make your 8 out of 10 a 9 out of 10?
Make this cruise I'm about to go on last till Christmas.
Can't do that.
Okay.
Can't swing that.
I don't know, man. I don't think of life like that.
How do you think of life? I'll end this with some real therapy questions. Deb, you've been to therapy.
Yeah.
You've seen a therapist do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, I want you to dig deep. Share with us your most poignant childhood memory.
God, you could do this in a second, by the way. Why are you in radio?
Dude, when Deb
she put those
asked
glasses on and turns toward me, I literally internally went, Mommy? Mommy?
Well, that's weird because
no, that costs extra.
when she asked you to dig deep, you just started front scratching. But those are Ross thoughts. Go to therapy. Jim, calm down. Woosa, we can always make everything a little bit smoother and calmer. That's the Rodo Jojo. I'm out. Peace. Thank you, Mills.
All right, buddy. 407-916-1041. Again, you can always text us at 77031. Started watching a couple of shows. I'll tell you about those. Plus, let's see what we have here. Normal things that creep people out. And I have to tell you, a couple of these are pretty funny. I'll tell you those next.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, live this Friday and Saturday from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stream it only on Hulu and listen on iHeartRadio Friday and Saturday starting at 10:30 p.m. Sponsored locally by Rasmussen University.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Going through Sanford, heavy traffic on eastbound I-4 from the east end of the Greenway as you make your way to the St. Johns River Bridge. Westbound I-4 with backups by the Beach Line, as well as approaching the 429 junction and US 27. Southbound on the Turnpike, heavy traffic from the Greenway to the Osceola Parkway. If you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line, 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Steve Foster.
This report is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, serving coastal and central Florida.
When storm damage hits, call the pros. Paul Davis Restoration. On call 24/7, giving you peace of mind and restoring your home or business. When things go wrong, they do what's right. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of coastal and central Florida.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Exteriors, installing windows and doors in a couple of my homes over the years right here in Central Florida. They can do the same for you. Their expert team of window and door installers will make your entire project seamless, from measurements all the way down to that final inspection. And the inspector for my big sliding glass door from Seminole County marveled at how good the installation was. Absolutely perfect. They've been doing this since 2005. FAS has earned their spot in Orlando as the top-rated window and door experts. So upgrade your home today with a team that delivers nothing but excellence. Visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
This Earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tomorrow and Saturday.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tomorrow and Saturday, starting at 10:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You could have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like the food you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spring perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener that you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Go to Zellmans.com, that's ZELMINS.com, and use the code RADIO for 15% off your first order.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando. The NFL is off to a wild start.
Touchdown pass number 508 for Aaron Rodgers.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Touchdown Denver!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Chargers!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
That's a jet touchdown!
Just search NFL to dive in.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's VIOME.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Hey, this is Matt Jones.
I'm Drew Franklin.
And this is NFL Cover Zero. We're just here to try to give you an NFL perspective a little bit different.
Did you see the Colts pretzel? That was my other big takeaway from that game.
What was that? Oh, my. We think NFL coverage should be informative and entertaining. And twice a week, that is exactly what you're going to get. Open up your free iHeartRadio app, search NFL Cover Zero with Matt Jones and Drew Franklin, and listen now.
Most impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors are installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. Visit reesewindows.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Jim, you're such a squeezable little teddy bear. You know, on the surface and the outside, Mr. Macho, A personality. On the inside, Mr. Macho, A personality. But you're just a huggable, squeezable type of a guy. Right, Ross? He's huggable, squeezable type of a guy.
Okay, dude.
Hey, how's it, Ohana?
That's a bit much.
Oh, a little behind on the YouTube feed, but I want to chime in about my favorite chocolate.
Come on, Larry.
We typically keep Dove dark chocolate bites in the house. Sometimes some very good chocolate ice cream from Publix, but my wife went to Mondelez French Bakery in New Smyrna this weekend and brought me this sugar cookie, just big dollop of chocolate ganache covered in dark chocolate. Oh my gosh, aloha.
Yeah, aloha, dude.
Good afternoon, Colbert crew.
What's up, dog?
Michael P. checking in. Ross, it's always great to have you on the show, buddy. I have the problem with, I have a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend who's absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and she consistently wears way too much makeup. When she just puts on like a foundation, like does her eyes, She's absolutely gorgeous, but she continually just piles on this makeup, and she looks so much better without it.
I think this is a good place to discuss that.
Dude, it's funny that I just heard that. Went to the bathroom on the last break, walked by a girl, pretty girl, 5,000% too much makeup, to the point where I shook my head. I was like, what is she thinking?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Look, my wife and I have had conversations like that too. I don't like it when she wears, like at our wedding, when they did the whole professional makeup, I remember afterwards seeing the photographs and I was like, man, I got to tell you, I just like you. Just like that. Like, you can wake up in the morning and be just exactly like that's fine with me.
It's so funny you say that because I was thinking about hiring someone to do my makeup on my wedding day, and I was like, why? I want Chris to recognize me. I'm going to do my own makeup and save the money.
And they're going to charge you $200 to do it, and all they're going to do is just cake on foundation and try to change your face color, and that is not the way to do it. I mean, you don't need makeup. You have a beautiful face. You have aged quite well. You are very nice. You're good. You need no makeup.
Don't say she aged.
What you need is Larry grunting at the end of his call to you.
I think he sucked his teeth more like, so huggable and touchable and squeezable.
I'm Jim. Okay, that's enough.
You want me to suck my teeth?
That's enough.
No.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
My God.
Jack is here, and so is Ross. Nice to know him. Larry's morsel.
The girl that I walked by all means, I don't know if it was too much makeup or it was just... it was just clownish to me.
Yeah.
The perfume thing is another thing. It's so funny. I told you guys that I read a story from a girl who was at the Emmys here recently, and she was a seat filler, right? And for you guys who don't know what that is, they hired people out to sit in these seats to make the crowd look completely crowded at all times as people are moving around, getting ready to do stuff for the show.
Yeah, you don't want empty seats on a live shot.
You do not want that. So there's always empty seats. When somebody has to get up and leave, somebody will come and sit. So you never know who you're going to sit next to. And of course, you can't talk to them. You can't touch them. You can't say anything. You can't take pictures. None of that stuff. No contact at all. But what she did say about the auditorium when she walked in to do her first thing, she goes, the smell of perfume and cologne was so overwhelming that it almost made her sick to her stomach.
Oh.
She said people were wearing so much perfume and cologne in that room that it was overwhelming, like just nauseous, like nauseating.
Ugh. It's enough for a hug. I'm a big cologne guy. I like cologne.
Yeah. Just enough for a hug, right? You got to be close, within 1.5 feet to smell it.
A handshake. Hug.
If I walk by you, it should just be a wisp after I'm by you about 2 or 3 feet. You should just a wisp of the aroma.
And it should make you go, ooh, what was that? Not, that guy sucks.
Yeah, you should have to be in someone's personal space to be able to smell their cologne.
Yeah. Somebody just texted and said that saying that you've aged quite well is not a good compliment. Is that bad?
Oh, not to me it wasn't. It's a great compliment.
Well, so that guy's just dumb?
No.
Well, it means you're...
I'm just joking.
It's another way of saying you're older. Hey, compliment on how you're aging, but you're pointing out the fact that you're aging.
Is that bad?
I guess it's one of those coin flip things.
But
the pessimists will say it's bad.
But I know her well enough to know that I don't think that was offensive because I mean I don't.
Are we talking about Deb or your wife?
No, Deb. My wife has aged. My wife is a vampire.
Right.
My wife, that's the number one thing she said that people tell her all the time, that she literally has not aged since the first time I saw her when she was 35.
Yet you don't suffer from the same affliction.
I do not. No. It's the exact opposite.
and her
people
defense,
ask if I still who I am.
Yeah.
Maybe her. Maybe you're. It's this Dorian Gray thing. Maybe
exactly
her aging is going into you.
Yeah. So as a marriage, you guys have kind of aged gracefully.
Yeah. I think she's sucking the life out of me every night. That did not sound great.
And then,
maybe it does.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
And by all means, you said it yourself, she's a vampire. You're not. So, whenever she's holding your hands, there's also just, there's that contrast.
Oh, yeah. Most people think she's leading me around so I don't get lost. That's what most people believe. She's taking me to the bathroom.
Like you've lost your air tag and she doesn't want to lose you?
So I can change my catheter. Somebody said they remember meeting you at the Taco Challenge a while back and said that they thought you were 35 years old.
That's the sweat in your eyes, but thank you so much.
What would it take for a compliment to get absorbed? What would it take for you, Deb? What would it take for a compliment not to be responded with, I'm just fat and sassy, or that's just sweat in your eye? What would it take for a compliment to resonate?
No compliment.
Is it who it's from?
No.
To me, that's like the most important thing. Getting compliments is one thing, but getting them from people that you respect is way, way different.
Oh, of course. Because those are the people that you know and they know you, and they carry extra weight.
Right.
You know, I'm just not good with them. I don't.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not either. By the way, that's not good for us. You know that, right?
I know.
Like the ability not to be able to take a compliment.
Ross crazy.
Yeah.
It drives him crazy.
Oh, well, it doesn't necessarily
I'm
drive
going to get the therapy segment next.
Yeah. I'm just rooting for you. So whenever a compliment happens or something like that,
I'm still learning to say thank you.
I mean, I just want you to be confident, and if we can't take a compliment, you know, that seems like the ground floor of growing confidence.
But I think that's surroundings too, because you as a stand-up comedian and you are a people person, you've been around people all your life, you love being around people. Deb isn't that person. She doesn't really have that kind of personality. So I think maybe that's part of it. Who knows?
So how about this? It's not whenever I get a compliment, and now this might make me sound like the sick person. If I have a good set and I get off stage and someone goes, "Oh man, that was an awesome job," my brain does not go, "Thank you."
Right.
My brain goes, "Yeah, that's right, bitch."
Oh yeah, that's not good.
It's not. He did it to Howie Mandel.
Not that's right. It's like that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That's where my standard is.
But
if that Deb version of that age compliment would be like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying, because most of the time when we get off the air, I think the show has been okay. There are only a few times I'll go, yeah, today was a really fun show. It was a good show. I thought it would be very entertaining to listen to the show today. Like, I mean, because I have a different standard for what I think is good and funny, like from segment to segment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
usually when Jack doesn't ruin them, we're fine.
I try.
I appreciate that.
I just it doesn't drive me crazy. I'm just rooting for you.
Okay.
You know, like I think compliments or not being able to absorb them.
Yeah.
Right? I think we all agree, not necessarily the healthiest way. Whenever I get a compliment, I'm always feeling like, yeah, now the void is filled because I did my job.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed anything about me, but not a lot healthy in my lifestyle, so...
Well, that's what I'm trying to start a revolution. Compliments might be, a fast pass, eat pass way of going like, hell yeah, I am looking good.
I wish you the very best with that.
Yeah. We're going to compliment you every time you step out for a cigarette break.
You know what?
Oh, thank you.
Great job on that.
I mean, how you perceive yourself is definitely not how others perceive you. I know there's at the very least two other guys around me right now.
Right. Easy.
They can go on a compliment tear of Deb Roberts.
So what was that topic you had, Jimmy?
And let's do it. Yeah, let's break down Deb.
Break you down.
No, in a good way. Let's compliment her. Let's just keep showering her with compliments.
So what was that thing that creeped people out? Let's do something.
Compliments.
Hey, real quick.
That would actually make a good Twitter question someday.
Somebody did text in and they said, hey, look around. You'll find brave men and women who make their living speaking their minds publicly, showing solidarity with Jimmy Kimmel. It's now or never, brother. We haven't mentioned the Kimmel thing today, and for a reason. As a rule, we try not to get involved with things that are heavily politicized because you can't win arguments of that nature. I will say this, however. His firing is ridiculous, and it's got more to do with money than free speech, I believe. But it is a free speech assault, I believe. He didn't say anything worthy of having his job put in jeopardy. I've read the quote 15 times. It's as benign a quote that's ever been said on TV. I find it hilarious considering what South Park has done the last 2 or 3 weeks with their show. Not a peep about that, but Jimmy Kimmel, because there's a vendetta about him. It's been said months ago. Matter of fact, when we announced yesterday, I said Trump said he was going to be next. Did he not say that? He said that. He said
did.
Trump is going to be next, or Kimmel's going to be next, and he is.
And in a post on Truth Social, President Trump applauded ABC, adding, quote, "That leaves Jimmy and Seth, two total losers on fake news NBC." He encouraged NBC to fire both talkers, but not only that, President Trump is also suggesting the FCC should take licenses away from TV networks that are overwhelmingly critical of him. The president said when all of the evening shows are critical of him, quote, "They're not allowed to do that."
Yeah, they are allowed to do that.
They're an arm
States of America. This is the First Amendment right. You can do it every day, all day if they want.
They're an arm of the Democratic Party,
but
unlike Fox.
All right, yeah. So because here's the thing, that's what's unique about this whole argument. Brian Kilmeade 2 days ago on Fox News said that all homeless people should be injected and killed. He said that.
Yep.
Now, he backed up and apologized for that, but he said that openly, callously, and that he actually characterized it himself as being callous.
Mentally ill homeless should be involuntary.
Injected and killed.
Right, yeah.
And he kept his job.
Right,
Yeah.
and that guy not only kept his job, not even suspended from that day.
Nope.
Never lost a minute of work. So there is definitely a bias here when it comes to how things that are handled. And no question, the guys that do late night take plenty of shots at the president. So does Saturday Night Live.
They always have.
They've been doing this for years, all right? It's just how it is. The media usually are made up of comedians. They don't agree with an administration of this nature, and they make fun of it. That's just how America is. You can't get mad because people make fun of you, and you can't pull people's theoretically, you shouldn't be able to pull networks' FCC license because you don't like the programming. It doesn't really work like that. That's not what this country's built on.
Now, what would if I told you that this is the reason why this is such a big news story is that line is crossed? Yes, you can.
Well,
that's the precedent that I think is being set and why it's such
there's
weird news.
Yeah, I think there's a bigger picture here. Much like with the CBS lawsuit, that was settled so that business deal could go through, a multi-billion-dollar business deal. And if I understand this deal right, too, there's also a deal behind the scenes with this one as well.
Yeah,
and this is a Disney-owned company as well.
So let's look into those deals. And does having the favor of the president benefit those deals? So is it possible that to appease the president, they're going to make business decisions that make him happy?
Yeah. Well, certainly so. And we know that his skin is thin. I mean, it just is. Trump is one of these guys where he doesn't want to be criticized. Matter of fact, he looked at a reporter from Australia and said that he was embarrassing his country, and then maybe they should go after. Like, those words are scary, right? Go after you.
Yes, it's very scary.
When you use the words go after, Pam Bondi, our attorney general, did the same thing. We were going to go after you. Like, you're the bad guy, you're the enemy, just because I don't agree with your administration or the decisions you're making.
And then,
and that's what this is all based on. The fact that he's being criticized for decisions he's making. That's it. That's all that's happening.
The eye-scratching part of it for me is that this will be celebrated.
Oh, yeah, no, well, for half the country, for sure, they're going to. And the other thing that's interesting is a lot of media, right-wing media, is saying, well, you call us fascists and you call us Hitler all these years. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know that I've heard a politician use the word hate more than I've heard Donald Trump use the word hate. I hate Taylor Swift. I hate Democrats. He said it over and over, called them fascist, leftist, radical thugs over and over. If I put together a master clip of him saying that, it would take 40 minutes to play it. So the fact, and this is what I've also discovered, guys. This is what I've discovered. It's hard to have a conversation with somebody who believes that this is okay, and I'll tell you why. This is just what I've noticed. If the people that you're talking to only get their information from limited sources, and those limited sources are all similarly focused, how can you have an argument or a conversation with somebody like that? Right, and I'm not casting aspersions on people who watch Fox or OAN or Newsmax or any of that stuff. You can watch those channels, no question. I think you should. Matter of fact, I read Fox every day of my life. I read ground news every day of my life. But I also read CNN and Reuters and AP every day of my life. So I get a balanced opinion on what the truth is from who and why it's being reported. But when you only take in one side of the argument, you're never going to be able to really have a meaningful, constructive conversation.